Hello and welcome everybody out there in D&D land to the third chapter of World War Zodiac. Now, before we jump right into the action, we have a few short announcements we have to make as per usual. The first one on the list is open slots. I have many games that I run starting on Wednesday and ending on Sunday that have open slots available in them. If anybody is interested, please reach out and let me know. We'd be more than happy to integrate you in on any of the games that we run. And additionally, if any of the games have not fired off yet, you get to decide what we are playing, how we are playing, and how we're going to be playing it. So definitely reach out and be sure to let me know when that happens. Outside of open slots, if you cannot participate in the games but you still enjoy what we do here and want to support us and support the channel, go ahead and do D&D Donate. D&D Donate gives you an option to give out inspirations to players, the DM, integrate NPCs to the party, or institute random encounters, whatever happens to be what you wish to do with everybody. Be sure to reach out and let me know if you're going to be doing one of the larger donations, of course, as we will have limitations. The party having fun is of the utmost importance, of course, so definitely hold back on that. And a new command that I just started using yesterday, projects. Projects is going to be a command I utilize from now on, where I get to go over different things that I am participating in or things I am working on in the background. If anybody is interested in any of my projects, be sure just to reach out and let me know. Ask questions. I'd be more than happy to explain it. As of now, the only two projects I have going is I'm playing Felix starting this Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. on the Goldheart Gaming channel. You might remember when I used to play Lucifer on their channel. That was a blast. I had a fantastic time playing through that campaign. Really unfortunate it ended a little early, but you know, life circumstances happen. But I will be picking back up this mantle and starting in the new Descent into Avernus game that they are running, playing as Felix. Additionally, I've been working on a fun little one-shot module that I will be releasing on the DM's Guild come the beginning of the year, probably around January, February sometime. This is Murder of Savannah. If you were watching while we were doing the With Advantage fun little bit, the game I ran was Murder of Savannah. If you're interested in that game, the pre-generated characters and the design of how it all mechanically works and whatever else, all you have to do is watch on the DM's Guild for when it goes up. It'll be free to use. It is in beta testing currently, and I need to refine how I word things, because I word things for me to understand, not for others. So, of course, I have to refine all of that. But that's going to be free, of course, just as something the community can take advantage of and enjoy as well. Outside of that, I don't have anything else I wish to discuss. So, Glacies, tell us what happened last time here in Zodiac.
Last time on World War Zodiac, we started out, we decided to go after Lucian's brother. So we tried to scry an area, and the closest place we could get was a lighthouse near a so-tied outpost to try to get to Lucian's family. We teleported to this lighthouse, and while we were there, we noticed this weird, another lighthouse type thing that showed that every time its light went on something, it got rid of magical effects and logged it. So while we were there, a tiefling named Hunger was discovered, and Hunger decided that after being cast out from Levistus, decided it would like to work for Belial. So we contacted him and got the position.
Internship.
Good. Yeah, on the good guys team. So that happening, we decided to go towards the city that Lucian's family lives in, and we had to go on a game plan. The game plan was we kill our new follower Belial and come in as heroes. And while we were going there, we realized we were all wanted. Well, most of us, not Elias. Elias was not one, but everyone else was. Especially Gabrielle Sunseer, who did not have a fake identity made for her and did not want to wear a costume. So we decided to make her a prisoner, which Glacies was very happy about. We put my manacles of entrapment, which I have never been able to use till now, on her, and are taking her into the city now as a bounty we're trying to turn in. We got to the gates, created a commotion. The tiefling hunger got killed, and they checked our papers and let us in without a problem. But they did take all of Glacey's stuff that she cares about. And now we're in the city with our fake lawyer, which was Lucian's friend, which I cannot remember his name. And yeah, that was last time on Zodiac.
Yay! Take your inspiration. Do
The
it.
only thing I remember about him was the fact that he had a German accent.
Somewhat German fluid accent, as my accents are god-awful nowadays. But, yes, all of you managed to infiltrate into Lucian's hometown. A lovely little side hustle of sorts. Very busy traffic, although currently there's not a whole lot of people moving around joyously. Fogport used to be a very high-standing, very energetic middle-class type of establishment, but right now it seems more decrepit, very sad, solemn-looking. The armed guards of Leo's army are marching around very freely throughout it, and you all catch yourselves being like pushed over to the side, out of the way of many of the groups of soldiers that are marching through here as well. Realizing, yes, all of you are capable, but they have outnumbered you by the base looks of it, maybe 20-1. And there's only so many fireballs y'all can cast.
Oh god.
So,
A sad time indeed, limited by our number of fireballs.
yes.
And those guys that came up with us, that brought us in, they left.
They went with Lucian's buddy to go set
Lucian's
up.
buddy to do paperwork.
That is correct.
Yeah.
While all of you decide to go to a separate inn that Lucian told you about. Lucian, what was this inn?
I didn't write that down. I know we were going to. We told them we were going to a different inn than the one my family runs.
Correct. And there's
like
three notable inns inside of this.
I think it was the dive. The dive one we told them we were going to.
Right.
There's the shitty one, the middle class one, and the high class
So
one.
you guys are going to the Filthy Cod.
Yeah, that's where we said we were going.
All right, if you're going to the shitty one, the Filthy Cod it is. You all wander through the streets and find a few different back alleys that Lucian can lead you through, navigating through at a very shocking pace. It's not very often that Lucian is the one who's able to take the lead for all of you, so it is a different experience marching and walking in unison with him. Your hood is tightly thrown over you at this point in time, trying to avoid any suspicion or recognition that you might house. And you guys make it through the city fairly quickly. There is one situation that did arise, however. On your way out, you did see a local bakery. Very lovely establishment. Known for providing bread for a few of the locals whenever they were a little harder up on cash than necessary. They would give them leftovers or slightly burnt things that they couldn't sell. Not a bad establishment. But it currently has about 6 guards inside of it, yelling and screaming at the people who are working to try to provide a reasonable amount of nourishment for the people in this city.
Wait, so they're screaming for them to work harder?
No, they're just screaming at them. None of you notice anything beyond that yet, unless you wish to inquire.
Lucian, is this a common thing?
Not really. I mean, these Leo guards are all new. Usually pretty laid back here.
Chad and I place Gabriel on his shoulder.
On Nobu, Chad. Yep.
Yeah. I remembered some of the names
Oh yeah,
just because of how stupid it was.
Stormhammer.
I don't know whether or not to call you Chad or Stormhammer would be more strange.
I totally forgot I called him that.
Hey, I'm
Chad.
going to be using those words. Well, whatever. I do that. Apologize to Gabriella. Like whisper sorry. And I'm going to begin walking over there.
Alrighty. You all watch as the shy of 8 foot, right, Elias? You're not that big.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm 7'6", I believe.
Yeah, a little shy of 8 foot. Starts wandering out from the alleyway. This hulking minotaur is stepping through the streets, and you do turn left and right, and there are several other guards all around here. All of these are positioned military individuals. They are not just common town guards. And as you go walking over towards it, 2 of the people inside of the shop step out and kind of just take up a position in front of you, going, "You have a question about anything?"
Elias just like stands there a bit solemnly. He like peeks over them into the shop.
Roll a perception check.
If I had, there it is. I lost the goddamn page.
What'd you get?
20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So, you clearly see over their heads by a large margin. It's not very difficult for you to see through them at all. And as you do, you see inside, there's one individual who's wearing this ostentatious looking shoulder guard. The left-hand side has long draping feathers that are white and tan against it, looking much more well-established than the rest of them. He seems to be arguing with a young man currently going through cleaning and all of that. Somebody needs to mute themselves. I don't know who it is. Thank you. As they are talking, the guards right in front of you are talking to you. You're just ignoring them. And inside you hear, "Listen, we told you everything we get, we'll be sure to let you know about, but it takes a few days for us to make up that amount of bread. It's a lot. We didn't ask for a few days. I said you needed it by tonight. Do you want us to take our business elsewhere? No, of course not. I'm just saying it's gonna take longer. We can't. Well, I see you're mopping up right now. Why are you mopping when you could be baking bread?" "Sorry for any inconvenience, sir. We're working as fast as we can, as diligently as we can." And he gets backhanded hard across the face by this individual. And the one guard kind of just like puts their hand up against your chest and attempts to push you back. They don't even pass your con modifier. Sir, you need to go someplace else.
Well, sir, I believe you all are being rather unreasonable.
This
And
is
I-
official business from the Leonidas branch of the military. Best watch yourself, Bullman. Get out of my way.
You there, pompous prick.
All right. Are any of you doing anything, or are you just sitting in the alleyway?
Can we all hear this?
It's kind of hard
gonna
not to
step in.
hear, Elias.
Can
You
we
didn't
hear
hear
him say
anything
pompous
else. You heard Elias shout "pompous prick."
prick? Oh, God.
Perhaps we should move along, friend. There's little we can
Hey,
accomplish
Elias.
here.
Is there a problem?
I've undone Gabriella's shit on her.
Oh,
I think I know the mouthpiece. Sorry,
okay.
The mouthpiece.
Okay, not all of
Yeah.
it. Okay.
No, the mouthpiece. Because I feel bad that we have him like muted the entire time.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna try and use some thaumaturgy if I can.
On.
I want to make the ground shake below Elias's feet.
All right, Elias, you're standing over top of them, and the individual inside looks at you, drops the scuff of the young man, and approaches outside. I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yes, when you're roughing up your charges. This entire city, isn't it?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Trez.
Lieutenant Keldon.
Everyone just like in the chat is like, nope.
You did hear your friends beckoning, and he just looks you up and down and goes, listen, I don't know what you are doing here, but I think your wiser friends are asking for your help. You might want to scurry away. The earth beneath your feet is currently trembling.
All right then, Lieutenant. How much was that bread worth?
Turns, eyes you up and down. Roll a persuasion, Elias.
I actually have
Proficiency?
yeah.
Yeah, because you're a nice guy.
Well, that and I get it from imposing presence.
Oh, you get persuasion on imposing presence.
It's intimidation or persuasion. I took persuasion.
Reasonable. 23. He looks you up and down and goes, well, since the order is going to be late, I believe we're going to be down in our committee by about 70 gold or so.
I take out my bag. Take out what's left of the gold besides the 70 and toss the bag over to him.
So wait. You're tossing them 70 gold.
I'm tossing them the bag and 70 gold.
Okay.
I now have pockets worth of, let's see, 123.
Yeah. He catches it out in the air and like tosses it around, taking note of you, and goes, very interesting way of doing business.
I
What
am
can I
just
say?
shaking my head in background. This is not a good way to bribe the guard. I mean,
Well, he pockets it
expect-
quickly.
Do you expect, like, do you expect subtlety when it comes to 7-foot-tall bull man? Just leave him alone. And Elias is going to rumble his way out.
He turns back towards the shop and goes, boy, get as much as you can, but don't impose yourself, of course. The young man's just staring at you awkwardly. Then he sees your companions behind you and goes back to work. So, you
Alright.
wander back towards your allies.
Get your ass
Yeah,
over here.
and as soon, Orion.
No, that's Elias.
Elias, get your ass.
As soon as he turns the corner, he's all the like upright, like him standing upright and like imposing himself, just falls away. So
Probably don't draw attention.
Yeah.
You should have kicked his ass. You know you could have.
I could have kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Other one's gonna
Maybe
come.
we should wait
and-
to kick anyone's ass until we figure something out.
We need to remember why we came here.
Just
Alright.
get in, get
Alright.
out, get some information if we
I
can.
don't like your greater good policy.
I certainly hope
This
so.
isn't some of ours first rodeo in infiltration. but you don't go and do that.
Glacies,
You already
on your 19 passive perception, you notice 3 things during this entire exchange. First, while he was up there, you caught the name of what sect of Leo's army is here.
What was that? What was the set's name?
Leonidas.
Well, that's the sect of his army.
Yeah, the one that's currently inhabiting this town.
Damn it.
what does that mean?
Glacius is the only one who
Okay.
notices. I mean, Elias, you were there, you heard it, but that probably means very little to you. Glacius, in addition, while that was happening, the young man kind of made shifty eyes towards Nobu? Like, suspiciously, but he kind of kept it under wraps fairly well.
Someone wants to get shot with Eldritch Blast.
And thirdly, you notice while Elias was going through his pockets and taking out all that coin and starts walking away, you hear the lieutenant, who is walking away, whisper something about follow him.
Okay, we're being followed. I'm gonna say this to Lucian.
I firm my head.
We're being followed, and
Not
I'm gonna
okay.
Oh,
go
man.
back to Nobu and say, "Do you know anybody here?" Guy was giving you a weird look.
Who was giving me a weird look?
The breadman, the muffin man.
I don't.
To better describe
couldn't-
him, he is a red-haired young man, very scrawny, but a tanner-based skin as well.
The gingerbread man.
Thank you. And it was on that day everybody quit my game.
All I can think is that gingerbread guy in Shrek.
Come drop buttons.
You know, Jerry, you complain about our puns, but you come at us with this shit.
You all corrupt me. Glacey's inspiration. Wait, you did the recap. You already have one. Sucks to suck.
Damn it.
Just kind
You
of.
keep doing this. How do you get so many inspirations?
You could upgrade his inspiration to after the fact.
No.
Okay.
I don't even know what I made myself. I
Not even
think I
for that.
disguised myself. I don't remember. No, I didn't, because I undid my disguise self.
Yeah, you took that away, but you have the eye patch, the beard, different set of tattoos, different tapestries. Like, you look more matured than the last time you were in this area. Or even the last time you were on this material plane.
That's true. I don't even remember being in this city.
No, you had to pass through it one time to get to
Oh
Taurus.
God. Oh no.
Just once.
So what should we do about our tail? I'm assuming we're walking now.
Well, right now we're not doing anything but going to the Filthy Cod. So
And the filthy.
does the path to this bar pass within like 100 feet of my family's establishment?
Not within 100 feet, no. It gets within a few blocks, but
Yeah.
not that close.
Okay.
Unless you
What
want to
I
deviate off path a little bit.
I'm gonna mention to Lucian that he said follow Elias, specifically Elias.
Okay. So do we want to send Elias off to a different bar?
We just send him exploring.
Yeah.
They know he's with our group.
Yeah, but he's supposed to follow him, and if he goes off on his own, I might follow him. I don't know.
And it is
do,
hard to miss him in this town.
do we want Elias on his own though?
I don't know. He almost
The real
started a fight
question.
over bread.
Yeah. Nose
At this
goes
point-
with Elias.
At this point, Elias just like stops, turns to a different alley, and just walks.
Is Elias still carrying Gabby?
Nope.
No,
No, I
No.
am.
Chad is.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Just-
And there goes Gabriel.
oh God, the two of them left alone in this city.
Yeah, that'd go real well.
One
Well, let's head to the Filthy Cod. I'm gonna use a spell to send a message to my sister
What?
and tell
what you do with-
her.
what sending?
Yeah, I was gonna use sending.
Okay.
What were you
What should we
saying?
do about the bowl?
Well, he's kind of on the same vein as we were kind of talking about him going off. We'll figure it out.
Okay. We just gonna leave him on his own, or
Can I do a perception check to see if the tail is actually following him?
Go ahead.
This is natural one time. 24.
Woohoo! All right, let me roll their stealth. They are following him. However, there is an additional individual who was not a part of that original 6 people, who you've noticed about twice now as you've exited different alleyways past different thoroughfares.
Is he ginger?
No. She is wearing a green leather tunic with a long black cloak, and every time you've passed by, she's just sitting at a different stall, leaning against the table, acting very nonchalant, but you've taken note of her boots twice now.
Bugs?
Knockoff brand.
Knockoffs?
Mhm.
You're tacky and I hate you. Okay.
there's only so much inspiration you can get. From
Yeah,
it.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, just use them and start racking it up.
There's not a
Uh,
limited amount you can use.
Yeah, it's literally like, okay, can I use my inspiration for this perception check?
yeah.
No,
You can use them for your intimidations, and once in your life, actually intimidate someone.
I passed one. Once.
One.
There's one that counted.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, Mrs. Growls.
But anyways, you've taken note of this individual. They appear to be half elven, at best as you can glance. I mean, they have sharp elven features, but a little bit more filled out physique, which would suggest half elf.
Do I recognize her?
No,
Or is it
you've never met this person. I mean, you've just seen them about 3 different times now.
We're getting followed by another tail. Not a guard.
Great. Not a
A
guard.
hooded girl. Green
How are we
tunic.
picking up so many tails?
Does that
Uh,
does that
Yeah.
sound familiar at all to me?
Roll a history, Lucian.
don't trust
Staring at a-
anybody who wears a
Staring at a
tunic.
Ryan who's just shining with the bright light
Everybody
of the
wears a
world.
tunic.
Can't
No,
trust a
boo.
man
What are you talking
or
about? Like-
female who wears a tunic.
Nobu, would you like to also roll me a history check?
Oh Jesus!
I got a 10.
Oh god, it's your one night stand.
My armor is pretty common.
A 5.
A fly lands on top of your eye patch, and you have to flap it away. Lucian, I
well-
mean, green leather tunic kind of rings a bell to you, but not one that you are really discerning at this point in time.
I'm gonna say something about her shoes if we pass her again.
Okay, that's good idea. It's, just feel nonchalant about it. She definitely won't expect you suspecting her of tailing us if we bring up bugs, because what adventurer wears bugs?
Is there any other group that have reasons to follow us, except for Leo and your brother?
The bridge burners.
Yeah. Who are those people again?
Mercenary
Except
group.
us, of course.
Us. Some others. A lot of them. Whoever's in it. I don't know.
Lucian, what's the what are shops? And I'm sure that it's ridiculously priced now because of being the army being here, but usually a decent shop area, magic and all that.
Well, this is like a mercantile town. I don't believe there's a lot of magic shops, but I know that there's a lot of kind of everything else.
Okay.
So, for better
Like
explanation,
goods.
Lucian, if you would like to explain more clearly, and I can do this for you, there are a couple of notable apothecaries in town. There are a few churches that overlap in different, sections, as this is kind of a tri-spire type of location between 3 different territories. As such, it's very open of religion, or used to be at least. There are several taverns that are just meant for grabbing a drink and going the fuck away. They're not actual sleep-in places like that. Not an inn. Aside from that, there's incredible masonry work. There's very, very exceptional metal workers here as well. And that would about cover it, other than more mundane than that. Unless you need a carpenter, of course.
Okay. So nothing too crazy.
Nothing too obnoxious.
Fairly humble town.
Hardworking.
Average. Yeah.
Average middle class folk.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I just posted in chat the message I'm sending to my sister. That is, I'm in town under the name Malkador. We are going to the Filthy Cod, looking for Adrian and info on his location. Stay safe.
Alright.
Hopefully she gets the gist and maybe sends someone to meet us.
Alright.
And I will also talk to Gabriella. I kind of mentioned that at some point, if we can get where we're going, I can make you invisible so that you can move around a little easier and we don't have to have you tied up and whatnot. We could possibly even stage an escape, and then they could be looking for you somewhere else, and we could move around on our own.
That
She
might
could
work. I was
punch
gonna say I don't
Glacies.
want to raise suspicion by you all not having your bounty with you anymore.
What if you assaulted Glacies?
I would never assault
She
Glacy.
could
She's
try.
my best friend.
But no, you have to
Don't
act
tell
like
people
it.
that. That's not true.
Well, if we get to the inn, we can, all go up to our room and then maybe bust out a window, and then I make her invisible and say, "She went that way."
Just point at the window. Oh,
I fucking wings. She went up.
They'd probably be concerned you weren't looking for me hard, super hard, because
Well, that's when we go looking for information elsewhere, and we're like, we're looking.
I can't
yeah.
fly.
That'd probably work.
And yeah, I just say, she flew away. What are we supposed to do about that?
Is it greater or regular?
It's regular.
I can cast it too.
So,
I have yet to find greater invisibility. I have bought many spell scrolls trying to find greater invisibility.
you have a gambler's mentality. Without the gambler's feet.
At least invisibility lasts longer.
Yeah.
So are we keeping up
Takes
about
a feat just to-
getting the bounty?
I don't think we were ever actually going to get the
I'm not
bounty.
gonna get the bounty.
I mean, we could
Wait,
get the
wait.
bounty, and
Oh,
I
Ryan,
can
you're
switch places.
you're cool with turning somebody in for money that shouldn't be turned in for it, probably.
Well, from what little I've spoken with her, she clearly has done what they claim she has done.
Oh yeah, totally. But I mean, but blaspheming for 50,000?
I believe it was 100,000.
Yeah, it's
Oh, is it
100.
100,000?
Yeah,
oh,
it's
is it
It's
100,000?
100,000.
It's 100,000.
That's a different story. Never mind.
Oh well, in that case,
Nobu's
toss
like,
her
"Yup."
in.
Turn her in.
Shuts the door on her mouth.
Can I get a new character sheet or?
Okay.
Kidding.
As
But
you...
none of her magic items are on her.
Darn. You don't even know what magic item she has.
Nope.
Cool belt, though. But anyways, as you guys are approaching over towards the tavern, Glacies, you see seated on the front porch of this tavern in a little rocking chair, holding up a small book in front of her face, is that same green tunicked individual.
Your shoes are fake, and your book's upside down. She's gonna walk past.
Roll an intimidation check, Glacies.
I don't think they have the roll a catty bitch check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'll just get a new one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wait, are you playing a bard? I'm confused.
That's a vicious mockery.
Wow.
12. The individual doesn't even react as you say that, just smiles up at you and goes, "Have a good day."
I will.
She flips the
Can we
page.
see what she looked like?
Cute face, pale, fair skin, a single scar across her right brow, as if she got hit heavily in the face with something. Kind of like one of those indented scars. Roll another history, Nobu.
Told you, one night stands.
Oh no. An 8.
Oh, she seems nice.
I'll just kind of give her a nod and a smile. Walk in.
She smiles back as well.
This will end up with you waking up in the middle of the night to her attempting to demasculate you.
I am avoiding
Sounds-
eye contact as we
Yep.
go into the bar.
So, you all step into the tavern and you look around at the very seedy, shady place. The floor is sticky from dried on ale, and the countertop itself looks to have congealed some type of growth on it at this point in time. There's about 3 individuals inside sitting around, 2 of them at one table, and a third one seems to be one of the guards of Leo, just off in the corner, drinking, possibly during his shift. The barkeep itself kind of looks around, looks at the group of you, and goes, "Who the fuck are you?"
It's Lauren, and the bridge burners.
Bridge burner.
Yeah, bridge burners.
Oh,
Well, she's a
There it
bridge
was.
burner. We're our own crew over here.
that's fantastic. All right.
Orion.
Well, welcome to the Filthy
Hey.
Cod. I hope you enjoy yourselves here. Can I
hope
start you
so.
off with anything? Grab a drink.
I need a room.
Just the one?
I'll take an ale.
Looks at the person hung over.
Silence.
No booze.
I need a big room, enough for myself, 2 others, and our prisoner.
Listen,
Got
I
a
don't know
big
what's
ale.
going on here. But we don't condone that type of activity in this establishment typically. So can you take that elsewhere?
I mean,
Listen,
it's
dipshit.
just our bounty.
Give me a fucking room.
I mean, if you'd care to speak to the inspector at the front of the gate, who kindly told us to take care of this matter, that way we could set up and let him know that you were being a bit of a nuisance.
Yeah, believe it or not, this is official business.
So
This
Glacies,
will be going in my review.
Glacies, as you have that intimidation, he looks over at you and goes, "Are you crying? Are you all right?"
It's been a rough few weeks.
Sorry. Passes you an ale, just slides it across. It kind of like gets stuck a little bit on the counter. It almost has that perfect slide, but it's a little too sticky.
Nobu, can you pass me that?
Yeah, I hand it to her.
Okay, and that's what I'm doing.
Glacies, From out front, you hear quickened footsteps running away.
She keeps saying Nobu.
Oh my god, you keep saying my real name. Son of a bitch.
Don't worry, I got this. And Glacius is gonna run out into the night. There we go.
Oh god.
Can I have her
Oh
ale?
my god. Now we have. Yeah, I'll
let
just
me-
open
let
up
me
the
get
little
you a
door.
straw.
I'll open up the little. I'll open up the door and just pour the thing into her mouth.
Puts the straw in for you. Like, all right, that should. Don't worry, that should do it.
Hydration is still important.
Wait,
for
so you guys are?
active.
She's your bounty.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need a room so we can secure her.
Why don't you fucking
No,
take
we
her to
can't
the
pay.
hall?
They're
They told us-
negotiating our pay.
All right.
For the amount it
Some
is,
issues.
we need a lawyer.
We want more money.
Whatever.
Maybe we can.
If you're setting up like
Spend it.
that, I'm gonna have to upcharge you. All right.
A 2 copper, shithole.
Yeah, you're paying a whole gold now, asshole.
Ooh,
Whatever.
a whole gold?
Yo, come on, man. I just gave you a drink. You don't have to give
Drink
me
your-
sass.
drink your
I'm
beer.
trying to be nice to you.
I'm a woman, thank you.
I don't see gender. Everyone's a dude.
Everyone
I'll
is
put
a
down
dude.
a platinum and say, give me my change.
He looks up to you and says, I literally don't have it.
Should I pay you in copper instead?
That would be better, yeah.
How about Electrum?
I'll dig to the
You
very
have
bottom
Electrum?
of my coin purse
I'll totally
and,
take
and give
Electrum.
him 10 silver.
All right, he takes the 10 silver. Thank you.
Fucking slumming over here.
Yeah, it is. He doesn't have 9 gold to hand you.
Wait, are we split up in 3 parties now?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's going great. So,
Vietnam flashbacks to Sunday.
Yes.
he walks around from the other side of the bar, looks across the area, looks at the guard, and just like spits on the floor, his own floor, so he doesn't care. Leads over to the side, heads up a set of stairs, and hands you guys 3 keys. Now, there's no large room, but I gave you, this half. All right.
Alright.
If you break anything,
Okay.
you're paying for it. I know you got it because you just showed that plat.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm just having a rough day. If
Yeah.
anyone comes looking for me, my name is Malkador. And we're waiting for people to come and discuss the turnover of the prisoner.
Dinner happens at 6 p.m. until 6:15 p.m. If you are not down there during that time, you miss out.
Alright.
He walks away, back down the
Go
creaky,
into the
heavy
room.
stairs.
Yeah, go into the room.
So here's a thought.
Shut the curtains.
If Glacius left, can anyone else unlock these manacles?
Only if they know the safe word.
Through to
Do you
Vega.
hear it? When
Well,
she
can anyone just say it? Because what if
the
the...
safe word?
Do any of you know what the safe word is? Glacies has never used this item. There's 2
Well, I heard
words.
her. I heard the. Oh, there's 2 words.
There's 2
Okay,
words.
I know
The
it's
one to
banner.
activate it, and then the one to deactivate it.
Yeah, I don't.
And we heard one to activate it.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So,
Out of
as...
character, we heard Cordian say the other half, but
That was a while ago.
I don't remember that. Can I roll a history check
I do.
to remember?
Nope. You weren't paying attention. You were more like dealing with the blood on your hands and the destruction of your allies and all that fun jazz. Remember? Good times.
I remember it, but I'm not telling you fuckers.
Elias, you've been wandering through a few different streets and areas pretty quickly. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to lose them? Or are you trying to keep them occupied? What?
Honestly, I just didn't feel like arguing over whether or not I should come. I'm going to try and find a merchant's square.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow the thoroughfare, basically.
Easy enough. You end up walking into a fairly decent looking crossroads. It's a circular crossroads with 5 different avenues that lead astray in all different directions. You see many different merchants haggling and shouting and trying to sell this, that, or another to whoever is listening. How much of a tourist are you?
Not really.
Okay. Well, you have people going over and goes, "Oh, so I have these fantastic cloths. They will suit you just fine. Look at the fine fabrics and oh, you're still walking. Okay. Have a good day, son." They continue trying to sell everything to you.
If anyone tries to sell either paint or like any sort of tapestry, and if somebody tries to sell me some not clothing but cloth itself.
Well,
for weaving. Sorry.
Okay. So you do see a few street performers, public artists that are doing work like that, and people who are like street performing in weave. Just trying to put on a bit of a show out here, trying to make a few coins. People walk by, drop a copper, drop 2. Every now and again, someone gets fancy, drops a silver. And there's a high volume of guards out here as well. All keeping their eyes around you. You manage to find an offshoot shop that's kind of like a general store, and as you come stepping in, the individual goes, "Sir, this is kind of a small establishment. I'd ask that you stay there. Can I help you?" You kind of have to like crunch in to fit down in here.
Sorry, I just imagined like him not facing the door, and here's that turns around, all face.
Can I help you with anything?
This what kind of store was this again?
It's a general store.
Oh, general store.
Yeah.
Do you have some weaving cloth?
I do.
Can I buy some?
Sure. Any particular colors you want, or?
Orange, a bit of black. That's most of it. Just a large supply.
That's easy enough. Black is fairly cheap from us. We have access to a lot of darker inks to dye it with. Orange is a bit more expensive, just so you know. About how many feet of each are you looking for?
Let's see. So I'm trying to think about this logically.
Or how many yards of it? That's probably how they describe it.
Or bolts, depending on...
If you want a whole bolt, sure.
Since I have no experience with your imperial system, I'm not quite sure how far a yard is.
1 yard is 3 feet.
3 feet. Okay, that I can imagine, since I do have feet.
Yes.
1 yard, that's 2 yards.
About a meter.
Orange.
You call it a meter.
Give me a gloop.
No.
No, okay. No, 2 yards of orange weave.
Sure. That's about 3 copper a yard. That's going to be all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
6 and about 4 yards of black.
All right, that's 1 copper apiece.
I hand him a gold.
His
I'm
eyes
shaking
go
it.
wide.
Sorry, I just ran out of change.
Don't worry, I'll scrounge up some change for you. Just give me a few minutes. Starts heading
Anything's
towards
fine.
the back.
I'm going to look back and see if I can't find my tail.
Roll a perception.
I can find my trail, but not my tail.
Ha-ha!
If I... There.
22. All right. You do see them. breastplated individual from that group of 6 people before. He had a couple of stripes that would discern he's probably some level of position above the common militant guard that's around here. Just kind of like sitting across the street, leaning against one of the walls, arms crossed. Not being terribly, stealthy, but definitely acting nonchalant by peering around the public every now and again, locking eyes on you, moving back and forth, you. Just watching.
I muted myself. Oops. Turn back to the thoroughfare, and I'm going to look back in the shop to see if he's back.
He's been going for about 30 seconds or so and has not come back.
Is my cloth there?
Oh yeah, no, he handed the cloth over first and foremost, and took the gold, and is currently, like, you hear rummaging in the back. He keeps shouting, sorry, I need to find the safe. I need to find the safe.
It's fine.
About 30 seconds or so goes by before he comes back with your exact change in copper.
Copper, okay, so 90.
Like
what was
90
it? 90
copper.
exactly.
Yeah, 90 copper. Sorry about that. We're not used to dealing in that kind of coin. Well, keeping that kind of coin accessible this lately. No.
Yeah, and I'm going to look back a bit.
Mm-hmm. The individual looks back with you, just kind of like peering under your arm. They finally put a guard across the street like I asked. That's fantastic. We've needed it.
Word advice, don't get into anything that makes people beat you up.
What are you talking about?
Bread making, apparently, and I'm going to walk out with the stuff.
I don't understand. And you just walk out. All right. So you take back to the streets, and after about, 40 paces or so, you start picking up rounding corners that this individual is following you yet again.
As I round a corner, and I get out of sight of him, as I get into an alleyway, could this be like a dead-end alleyway?
If you try finding one, give me a survival check.
I'm alright at those. I say alright.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking good. You go around in circles a few times through this crossroads, and eventually you find yourself in different dead-end alleyway that you've come across a couple of times at this point. It's pretty deep. It goes in about 80 feet or so before dead-ending.
I head in there and try and pick up try and pick around to see if I can't find anything that could be used as a stool.
There's a few grates, a couple of large barrels, easily.
Right.
You probably have to put one cheek on each barrel, though. Let's be real.
Yes, the barrel cheeks. And I'm just gonna sit there, staring directly at the entrance of the alley.
Alrighty. The individual walks past, trying to look nonchalant.
I'm just going to start taking out the cloth and acting like I'm going to be repairing my clothing.
Okay.
Because it's exactly the same colors mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
And about the third time, after the third time he passes around, I'm going to quickly wrap everything up, click my boots, and fly over the wall.
Taking off like a rocket ship.
Basically, I'm trying to go over exactly one building, so immediately when it comes back, I'm gone.
Okay. Roll a stealth check, I'll say with advantage.
Basically, just having fun.
I said advantage.
I know you did.
Yeah.
But apparently, that's always what happens.
Wow.
Oh, shit. So, you click the boots, fly into the air, and as you get over the building, you see he's like still on the street along the other side and just looks up, squints his eyes at you.
I'm just gonna like land down, like not next to him, but like, yeah, it's meant to be. I know. Hasn't this happened twice, like on my inside as well?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you tried to insight me, and you rolled double net once with advantage. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm just going to like land down a few feet, not a few feet, but like a good distance away from him.
One of the guards come walking over to you, blade drawn, and goes, "Excuse me. No use of magical items while within the city limits." The other guy's just peering at you from a little bit further away. You do see there's like a good 15 people who saw you like rocket ship in the middle of the air. I mean, you're huge. Everyone saw you.
I just wanted to get barely above the fucking wall.
Unfortunately, to not
Yeah,
one
that's
say
what you wanted.
you moved a little too quickly. You weren't. You're like,
That's
damn.
me complaining to the world.
Yeah.
God damn it! As soon as I tried to get
Nobu DM inspiration. That's worth it.
I hate all of you.
Worth it.
Sen, when I said I missed you, I was lying.
He really missed you. But anyways,
I know.
the guard
I'm
is
just gonna-
pointing his blade at you threateningly.
I was just gonna look at him.
The other 15 guards are like converging on your general location.
Right. I just look down and say, "All right," and I walk off.
Okay. Sir, we need you. And the other guy walks over and goes, "Just leave him be for a moment, please. Thank you."
All right.
He goes jogging up next to you now, no longer trying to pretend to stealth. And just...
Yeah, he's gonna look down and I think we both know.
Yeah. Why did you take that interest in that child?
Call it a good-natured heart.
Those don't exist around here.
Oh, that's sad. And he's just gonna continue to walk.
Roll persuasion for me.
But it's the truth.
Yes. That's why I said persuasion.
17, that's average.
As you start walking away, you're used to keeping an eye over your shoulder, but the individual kind of turns in the opposite direction and walks the other direction. So, Glacies, you take off running after this individual.
I'm going to use Zephyr Strike to run faster.
Sure. Trying to catch up as best you can. Roll a perception check for me.
Perception. Ooh.
You have no idea where she went. You Zephyr
Yeah.
Strike and start moving through the streets blindingly fast.
What direction could she have gone in?
She could have gone forward, she could have gone left, she could have gone right, and then in either of those two directions, there was more forward she could have taken, depending on how
Left.
many blocks she... Okay, you choose left.
There we go.
You start
We'll see
running
how
through
that
the
turns
streets blindingly fast. At one point, you see Elias up in the middle of the sky, and then he just lands slowly where he is.
Oh, shit. Does she
Glacies,
have that?
don't you hunt humans?
Yes.
She's a
That
half-elf.
is favorite. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, yeah. I forgot regular
Semantics.
hunters. I forgot, like, regular rangers have to be selective on humanoids. Yep.
Yeah, it
hey,
sucks.
hey. No. Just say you hunt both humans and elves, and you technically have half elf.
I'd allow that, definitely. If you had elves, I would definitely allow half-elves.
Oh, but not if humans?
No, I mean if you have both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll get the middle ground too for free.
Because humans are less.
They are.
What if I took
Does
pork
this count
from
as
human?
desert?
No, this counts
counts
as
as city.
urban. It's a city.
Urban.
Damn, there's
Yeah.
no urban explorer.
No, no. That's one you have to specifically ask. Hey, can I have this? And I go, yeah, because it's cool.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Batman
you
who
seem
gets
to have
two terrain.
you've seen to have lost them.
Okay.
However, you
whatever.
did see Elias. Do you want to go to get Elias?
Yeah, he's probably in trouble.
Alrighty. You start whipping through the streets blindingly fast, and every now and again you catch a guard going, hey, you can't, and you're just running right past them, not even giving a fuck. Eventually, Elias, you make it about 3 blocks away. Alright, somebody's mic is super feedbacky right now. Thank you. After a couple of blocks or so, Elias, you see Glacy's just right up in front of you, landing heavily on her feet.
We were worried sick.
I think you just froze.
Me?
Yeah. Or Elias, are you? Oh, Elias literally just said BRB. Cool. We'll get to you later then.
Okay.
Upstairs, all of you are brought into the room. Gabriella's mouth guard is released. Nobu/Chad is trying to help her drink an ale that tastes very stale, room temperature. It's not warm, it's not cold, it's just room temperature, and it's super fucking heady. This is the diviest
about
of
right.
dive bars.
Can I peek to the window and trying to find where Glacy went?
Sure, roll a perception check.
Yeah. I have closed the curtains, Jiro,
Mhm.
just for where we are. So
Cool.
So Gabriella. Oh wait, he did not take my
Nice.
throwable
So
explosive.
you do catch a trail of guards going in a direction, trying to like catch up to each other repeatedly,
Did I
and
see
every now and again,
Elias?
every now and again, you do see a zipping little like blue blur. And at one point, you do see Elias just fly into the air and then land back down. It's an odd day. It is an odd day.
Surely it is.
Mhm.
Hey guys, I saw Elias jumping to do a rocket jump up to the wall.
He
Is
does
it
not
that thing?
understand.
What?
He does not understand low profile, does he?
Did you
No.
expect him to?
I think so.
Oh. But anyways, we got 1 of 2 options to open this. We can try. I've got a throwable explosive. I could just put just shove in between you and the and the demolition. I mean, if you're strong enough, you'll survive.
That might draw a lot of attention.
At least most of
Yeah, but we want to have you exploding out of nowhere, escaping.
Is
It'd
this
be
the kind of thing
crazy.
that you could dispel magic upon?
What?
Yeah,
The manacles?
Absolutely.
it's a
It's
good
magic.
idea.
How high of a level of magic you need, you don't know. But
Yeah.
Have I
No,
seen Glacy's use this at all
never,
in the hells?
never.
In the
I
whole
saw
year in
her
the hells?
try to entrap a ball of tentacles, and that didn't go very well. But
Yeah.
that's the only other time I've seen her use it.
Shit.
Zero,
Well,
if we
watched that.
dispel that manacle, then its magic just gone, or
Potentially.
will it be recharged?
Oh.
Potentially.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to disable them. We can probably wait until she gets back.
That's like one of Glacy's favorite items.
And it's a very useful item in the right circumstance.
Manners maketh man. Did it undo itself?
No.
Mischief managed.
Is that the easy critical roll?
Wait, I thought it was mischief managed.
It was. I was just double checking.
Yeah.
You say that, Lucian, just out of nowhere, and it retracts back into the bowl. No longer
Nice.
usable for the next 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
I thought that might have worked. I don't know. I knew it was.
Because that's what it is. It's manners to catch them, and you've managed the mischief. Come back.
Wow, so it must have been manners maketh man. It's good to know.
Yeah. It was one of the two.
Yeah.
All right.
Gabrielle,
Well,
you're
you
finally able to get that itch you've had on your face for so long.
I kind of liked being carried around.
I'm not carrying you anymore. Alright, so how do we do this?
Well, I sent a message to my sister. Hopefully, if they have any information, they could. Did she ever respond?
She did not.
She did not respond.
And what is our alibi?
just-
If she escaped, if we are gonna say she escaped.
She's a super strong, independent woman, and
We
she
don't-
beat the shit out of us.
We don't need an
Oh,
alibi.
well, thank you.
Well, we catched her in the first place.
Well, there's a lot of us. There's only 3. We're the weakest.
Yeah, the
We're the weakest, alright? We
huge
gotta
bull
pull it
guy
off.
wasn't here. He was off jumping through town, apparently.
I'll hold up a little ball of fire in my hand and say, if you got a few singes, it might be more convincing.
No.
No fire.
No fight.
They said we have to pay for any damage.
An escaped convict wouldn't be worried about damages.
We are have to worry about that.
Yes,
That's
an
you.
escaped convict wouldn't want to draw attention,
Mm-hmm.
and an escaped convict who is preaching the word about being a god eventually probably wouldn't want to hurt innocent people, possibly.
That's why I asked. I didn't just do it.
Because what if, like, somebody just walks by and then they get, blown up?
It was gonna be a controlled burn.
You have a few knocks on the door
I begin.
already.
I can't. Yeah,
Don't open it all the
I
way.
say pick out.
All right.
Before we open it, I just sort of put some rope kind of around Gabriella, like as if she's tied up.
Alrighty.
You know?
I throw a bed sheet over
Just
her.
so when they open the door, she isn't just like loose, like standing there, like, "Hey, what's
There-
up?"
There's
I
a
have
bed
a sheet over me.
There's now a glowing bed sheet.
What
You
is
look-
this, Scooby-Doo?
You look down and you see the same drow individual, Valix, smiling up at you. Hello, how are you doing?
Oh yeah, he was drow.
We're doing well.
Good. Big friend, do you mind moving aside so I can scoot in here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
That
Thank
should
you.
be
thank
fine.
you. He scoots on in, closing the door. He goes,
How did things go?
oh, horribly. Yeah. They wish to see the prisoner in 2 hours.
Okay. I sent a message to my sister, letting her know I was in town and whatnot, and I got no response. So I don't know.
I think I know why. You see, I went over, trying to check in, see if anybody was there.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out that the captain or the cardinal or whatever you call it has taken up home inside of your family's tavern, while his manor is being established. Kind of a dick.
Shit.
Yeah, the guy was
He-
really fucking standoffish. He hated me on first appearance, so
Was
What
my
was
sister
his
there?
name?
Is everything okay? Or
I
they just have
did.
like a
I got inside the tavern, walked
Mhm.
around, got a drink, tried talking to Cleany, which is one of the bartenders there, and
Mhm.
he was not having any conversations. So
All right.
they're pretty integrated. So,
Could you possibly get a message to my sister or anyone else?
I thought you said you just did that.
Well, I said I sent a magical message. If they got some sort of like magical shield around there because of these high up dumbasses, it could have stopped it.
That would be very frustrating. I guess I could try if you want.
I mean, I don't necessarily need to speak to my sister.
Right.
We
You just need to
came
know
here...
she's okay.
Yeah, I want to know she's okay, and we're also here trying to find information on where we could find my brother, because he is causing a lot of bullshit, and I need to sort his ass out.
Your brother's causing a lot of bullshit?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing new there.
He sent an assassin to us a couple of days ago.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, Adrian's a dick, but he's not a fucking monster.
Oh,
I'm
that was
telling
kind
you
of
the
a monster dick, so I need to know where I can find him and how I can try to take the fight to him, because he's out of control.
That is interesting. I mean,
And he's not out
why would he do
to
that?
make money. He's like out to do some crazy bullshit.
But why would he?
I love making money. This is a good time to make money.
What are you
don't
talking
know.
about? Crazy bullshit. What are you talking about? This is going many different. I'm very confused here.
The last time I saw him, he was literally looking for these 5 magic things that if he got them all, he could like wish away all the gods or something. Like he's trying to like remake reality. This is ridiculous.
So why
Bad for
is
business.
he targeting you, Jen? We don't
He's a
know
dick.
about that.
Yeah, I don't understand why he would be a.
I mean, beside that,
Are you
Why-
trying to
why
like
send-
stop him or something?
I know his secret. Yes, I'm trying to stop him.
But
This is
why,
ridiculous.
Why would he send it? Like, I don't even understand what you're talking about. It's kind of ridiculous. It's very.
It's what I just said.
Yeah.
He's being ridiculous.
I don't know.
We need to find him.
Sure. I can try to get inside.
Well, inside there, or
I know.
he's superimposed, our organization. We need to like just get some intel.
The problem is I've been away from your family for a little while,
Mhm.
in the other town.
Yeah.
And as such, I'm not sure they will welcome me with open arms again, especially with the trying times. They might think I'm lying to them. They might think I'm being controlled by the gods. Honestly, I would feel a lot better if, like, you and I did this.
Yeah, we could try that.
I mean, all the times.
Lucian's brother.
I'm just not sure where to go in this kind of situation, and I don't really want to go straight into the tavern that is got all these higher ups, because I don't know. I've got some bad blood with Leo.
Don't we all?
I came across a couple of his assholes, and it was not good. And so I really think that they're gunning for me.
Just like a cat,
Yeah,
always showing its asshole off to everybody.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Orion?
No. It's not that important.
Okay.
At this point, can Elias just like barge in the door? Not the door, but the bar.
Sure. You guys hear downstairs very heavy footsteps.
Oh, here he comes.
Yeah. Did Leo
And a
have
whole
like,
army.
Big? Yeah. Sounds like a whole army's coming in here.
Just one. One army. One whole army. Who the fuck are you? Oh, okay, upstairs. You got shown upstairs. The door creaks open. You guys all see Elias like hunched over, like having to fully lean down to see under the doorway. Glacies will continue to search, okay?
Did you have fun, Elias?
Shut up. And before he walks in the door, he hands the bartender a copper.
Thanks. So you open the door and you watch as Valix turns, smiles at you, and goes, "Hello."
Why did you jump above the fucking wall, Elias?
Jumped above the
Alex.
fucking city.
Pretty much everyone saw you.
Yeah. And I think it got the guy away from me for a second.
Hmm.
Turns out we talk things out.
Uh-huh.
He's somewhat down to earth, honestly.
So what you're saying is that all of the guards are assholes.
Yes, Gabriella, you're still under the sheet.
By the way, what happened? Why do we have a lamp?
Oh, yeah. And I
prisoner.
just take the sheet
Yeah,
off of her.
let's unmask our prisoner.
Take the sheet off of her.
Da-da-da-da.
I love lamp. I love lamp.
Okay, so what are we gonna do with this situation though? Because we gotta do something about like just getting us away from being connected to this one and just stare at Gabrielle.
Well, I mean, we only have a couple of hours before they expect us to be over at the halls. If we aren't there, they're going to come looking for us. So,
What if she
Yeah.
escaped?
They'd still come looking for us.
Then
to
they
ask
go
what the
looking
fuck
for her.
happened.
Okay, so
Either way, we've got some time, so
Glacies, I have to ask you, do you have any magical capabilities of tracking people on you right now? No? You're going to be wandering the city for a while. Her stealth was insanely high.
who is this chick?
I don't know, kind of cute.
What
Probably
did you
was an
do to
idiot.
her?
Who was gonna turn me invisible, Lucian?
yeah, I could.
What
Both
if,
of us
uh,
can.
Lasts an hour.
What if you go to an alley nearby, and I'll jump out the window and do my wings, and then they can, reach out the window like, oh no, she's getting away, and then I'll fly and meet you in that alley, and you turn me invisible.
Yeah, that's possible.
Maybe add some shines.
Now, I will let you know that will just mean they have to have a conversation with each of you about her whereabouts. And I don't know if you noticed the giant tower between us and the outside wall. They kind of have some type of magical users that are very fucking capable
Yeah.
to track people down.
Torture.
What?
Well, we've got a
Ah,
couple
shit.
hours. I think if you and I go and try to talk to some people and get some info,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
might
yeah, let's-
be able to get that done.
I mean, yeah, let's go do it, man. I mean, what are they gonna do in the meantime?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Ryan, we could just walk the streets.
I don't even know where Glacies is.
This bar
We
has
could go
room
find
service.
Glacies. Just leave Gabriella on her own.
Just sitting in the room, acting tied up.
Order some beer up here, and then I'll just kind of chill here and drink.
Is that really what you want to do,
Well, you could
Gabriella?
hang out in here and drink and be invisible.
Is it possible?
Guess I'll
Being
be-
invisible
Well,
and the
For at
thing
least
can
an
live?
hour, it is.
Yeah,
Now
I mean,
now I just-
drinking, you have to attack or cast a spell to break it. So
I'll just stay under the sheet.
Elias, what were you saying?
Now just imagining a floating pair of holy wings and a mug just
How many beers do you think Nobu can carry?
Better, at least 5. You've tested this.
Okay,
Let's
I'm
fight
gonna go by.
Graves
I'm gonna go
consider
by
as an
5.
attack?
Oh, God, no, it would not be an attack. But, no, to make it even better, you just have Gabriella under the sheet, invisible, so when they rip the sheet off, there's nothing there.
They still the body, but they stole the body.
And then I make ghost noises. Ooh.
Boo.
Oh my god, I actually do have Electrum.
You do.
I have 4 pieces
Yes,
of
you
Electrum.
do.
Can I pay the guy in Electrum for 5 beers?
Yeah, sure. 4 Electrum for 5 beers.
No. I said an electrum. An electrum.
Do you understand the currency value of electrum, Nobu?
It's either 5 gold or 5 silver.
Out
I
of
can't
game or
remember.
in game?
In
5
game.
silver.
In game? Fuck no.
I bet he knows. He's
It's
about
weirdly
to
Or
learn.
no,
shaped.
I think 5 electrum is a gold. So it's like 2 silver.
Yes.
Unless I'm mistaken.
No.
It's either
that's
one
I
or
not
the
don't think
other.
so.
Its value is more than silver. So, he goes, sure. I'll take 2 of these things from you, and you can have 5 ales. Alright?
What are these even worth? I just asked the bartender.
About 3 copper each.
Alright.
It's like-
Yes. You head upstairs.
Yep, head upstairs.
Hey, now you have
Oh, really?
minus 2 electrum.
Yep, oh well.
Those green little things are weird anyways.
Nobody else takes them.
An electrum is worth 5 silver pieces.
Yeah, it's worth 5 silver pieces.
So, as you go down and come back up,
I paid a whole gold for 5.
yeah, you did. And it is the shittiest ale you can get.
I paid a gold for this room.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm not
There are
gonna
3
drink it.
rooms.
I'm not drinking any of the beer.
So, Valix goes over to you, Lucian goes, you ready?
Yeah,
Alright.
just in case I cast invisibility on
Gabriella.
Gabriella.
Alright. So, now there's just a floating mug that gets tilted sideways every now and again.
Well, she's holding
Yeah.
the mug, right?
Yeah.
So it turns
Yeah.
invisible with her.
I think this is more entertaining.
All right.
Yeah,
It goes invisible as soon as anyone else looks at it.
Gabriella,
Gabrielle.
it's your call. Do you want a visible or invisible mug?
Well, how's she gonna know if she
Is
can
that
drink
even a
it?
question to Adam?
Because she won't be able to see it when she drinks,
Alright.
so she
alright,
could potentially
alright.
spill it on herself.
Alrighty then.
I'm bringing the 5 other beers.
Fantastic. So, Lucian, you and Valix start heading downstairs, and immediately after you make it to the front door, walk around the front porch of this estate over to a side alleyway where you leap down over the edge very quickly. Both of you nimble individuals used to sticking to the shadows of the streets. Moving with him is usually very easy as well. Durable magic. Yep, good. Okay,
I'm
cool.
concentrating on invisibility, just if it comes up.
You
I
got
got
a
plus 2 to AC and plus 2 to saving throws.
All right. So your AC right now is 20?
20.
All right, cool. Hey guys, wizard.
It might come up. I don't know.
Elias, you're going with them?
Unless they
I
stop
think
me.
you should stay, Elias.
Nah, he's cool.
I
He's
mean-
he's not wanted by anybody.
I mean, Valix looks at you and goes, I don't think he will even fit in the sewer. Like, realistically.
I'm coming with
Yeah, I don't know.
You're coming with who?
Nobu and Orion.
Oh, okay. that's
Please.
fine. So,
Oh,
Don't
Cool.
think it's a good idea.
fantastic. So, Lucian, the two of you leap over the side, run into a different alley where very quickly you make it over to a little tiny sewer's shop. Very nice, humble abode. A lot of local people go there to get their fishing nets fixed up back when fishing was something that people did around here. They get their clothing patched up, whatever you need. He moves aside a crate that you end up lifting up as well, and the two of you leap down inside, landing in some very shrunken down, low-lit little tunnels. These tunnels have not been utilized since your family moved to town, as they've set up different ones for the actual plumbing, and these are the ones that people traverse through instead. So, the two of you are moving very quietly, very cautiously, through these very dark tunnels, looking around and trying to keep watch. Lucian, I do need a stealth check from you.
All right. Come on. Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, you dismissed the griffin? You didn't bring it into the city with you? You could leave it outside the city, and as long as it's within 5 miles of you, you can call it forward.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, griffins are
I
obnoxious.
would do that.
Yeah, or steeds are obnoxiously good.
And especially, I'm telepathically connected with him. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. So
I got a 22 on stealth.
cool. Both of you are stealthing very quietly. And as you are moving through this area, it's pretty damp and fairly dusty. It looks as if nobody's traveled through here in quite some time. However, you are navigating fairly quickly, and around one of the corners, you see Valix just stops and starts wiping his eye and goes, "Ah, shit. Fuck. Ah. Shit. Sorry. I have something in my eye. Ah, fuck, this is annoying."
Prestidigitation.
Alright, you do that, and it goes, shing. He goes, that's a little better. Still a little watery. You mind moving forward a little bit?
Okay.
You step in front and start heading forward, and you hear as he keeps crawling behind you going, "So, now that we're a little bit away from them, I didn't want to ask too many questions, you know, just in case there are things that you'd rather keep, you know, secret. Why exactly is your brother sending fucking assassins at you, man? I mean, like, I'm with you on this. I'm not about the type of work he's been dealing in, and I don't really like that type of stuff."
Because he knows I know what his end goal is, and he's a dick. I mean, you said he's dealing in slaves. That is definitely not cool.
Well, yes, I know, but that doesn't mean he would send fucking assassins at you. I mean, the only time he
Apparently
ever takes...
it does.
Well, you know your brother. Whenever he takes the offensive, it's because he wants something.
Yeah, he wants me out of the way so that no one really knows what's going on.
And you were talking about some type of catastrophic event. What were you talking about? It's just kind of scaring me, Lucian.
I don't know exactly. He made a vague reference to if he gets all of these powerful items together, then he can use them all to change the basis of reality. It sounds like a terrible idea, because knowing him, he'll like fuck it up some way, and you know, there'll be no more oxygen or something. Like it's bad. I'm trying to undermine his ability to do this.
Well, if there was anybody I would rather have with that type of ability, honestly, it'd be you. I mean, for fuck's sake, at least you're not an idiot.
Yeah, well, he's not an idiot, but he's definitely impulsive and short-sighted.
Very. So you said he's looking for these objects and artifacts. Do you know if he's found any?
I believe he's found a couple.
Have you found any?
Not really. I'm hoping that I might be able to steal a couple from him.
Roll deception check.
19.
Tell if you're lying.
Lucian, you feel above your brow and you're like sweating a little bit. Is that so? Lucian?
Yes?
You feel a sharp pain inside your back. Out of nowhere.
Oh, he got me?
Even with a +2?
Even with a 20 armor class.
I don't get a reaction to put up a shield.
You had no idea he was doing this.
Oh, I was starting to think he was being a prick.
Yeah. I guess you didn't believe him in the first place, right? That's a lot of time.
Oh lot of
my
these.
god.
Yeah.
Lucian, as soon as
Yeah?
you feel this sharp pain cutting into your side, it is angled directly towards a soft little tissue back behind your liver, and it just angles up and pushes up through your intestines. And
Wait, can I ask one thing though?
Hmm.
Before this finishes, doesn't he have the cloak of displacement?
Yes, I do.
Oh shit.
you do.
That gives him disadvantage on the attack.
Let me read Cloak of
Yeah, straight
Displacement. Is
roll.
it activated or?
It's just active, as far as it deactivates if I get hit.
Yeah, as far as I know.
It makes you appear. It projects an illusion that makes you appear to be standing in a place near your actual location, causing any creature. Okay. Has no effect. They still had advantage on the attack. You take the stab into your back, and that is going to be 96 points of piercing damage.
I'm down.
As everything starts fading, you turn and cock your head where you see a backwards hand holding a short sword with yellow reptilian eyes smiling at you. A row of teeth inside of Daxius's or Valix's mouth as he just smiles and goes, "So, you do have one. Thank you." And with a little twist, everything goes black.
Great.
And
I
on
know I
that
shouldn't have
note,
trusted that guy.
we're gonna go take a break, everybody. We'll be right back
Yay.
in 5 or 10 minutes. What do you
Perfect
guys
timing.
want?
Please,
5?
5.
5 it is.
minutes.
We'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Hello, everybody. Now we are back. Hi, how are you? That was fun. Lots of fun. Now, first things first. Gabriella, you're on your 3rd ale. Roll me a con save at this point. You're just chugging.
She can have 6 total.
12. You're intoxicated. You're not inebriated. You're feeling loosey-goosey. You're all right. And all of a sudden, you reach your hand up and you see your hand. You're visible.
Has it been close to an hour?
It's been like 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, that can't be good.
And you know plenty enough about concentration spells as a cleric.
That's definitely not good. Well,
So,
bottoms up.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm about to turn you in.
Glacies. As you've been moving through the city, trying to find different avenues, different places to go to, you can't seem to find this individual. They're
Did
lost.
we ever decide if the griffin was still there, or is it just totally gone?
The Griffin is within 5 miles of the city.
Oh, so it's outside the city?
Yeah.
yeah, just flying around,
Damn it.
circling.
It's outside the inn. That would have been perfect. Okay, never mind.
Hijacks the Griffin. Let's go.
No, I would have asked it like, hey, did you see where that person was running?
That would have been good.
Oh,
So yeah,
yes, I'm looking for this person.
roll me a perception check, Lacey's.
Oh, God.
You still have another advantage
Do I? Can I use it?
I
daily
gave you another
or
one.
weekly.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Go.
18.
Great.
You
You can't stay still forever.
you watch as Valix is walking over towards the tavern that you left a little while ago. Just strolling up the stairs.
Fuck.
He
Hey,
turns,
friend.
looks at you, and goes, "Hello, how are you? I have some good news. I heard back from them already."
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
What did they say?
Oh, they said that they want to speak to the prisoner tomorrow and that your representative should be here in a couple of days. So, take care, rest up a little bit. If you all need anything, just be sure to ask, okay? I'm be more than happy to help you.
Okay.
Cool. Do you want me... I'm gonna go say hi to Lucian. Opens the door. Or... Malcador.
Wait, Zero.
Yeah?
That's in last session. I used Divine Sense when Alex is around, right?
You did?
And this is a
Yeah.
second Valix.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Two different Valixes.
And guess who just assassinated Lucian?
That bitch and those knockoff bugs.
So...
I don't.
Bitch and the knockoff bugs. Don't explain the memes, ask somebody, please. So he opens the tavern door, walks in, and asks around, and you hear the commotion happening inside Glacies. Are you going to? Are you doing anything?
Sadly, she's still gonna be looking for this person.
Cool. You go walking
Yeah,
away.
Sorry, guys. She's gone.
Gabriella, you hear, Malcador, Malcador.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yeah, you've only heard one asshole that sounds this terrible.
And it's the lawyer, right?
Yeah, the drow.
Okay. He's aware of everything that we're planning, so I'll let him in.
Alrighty. You open the door, you see him, yet again, the man that you just saw 25 minutes ago or so at this point. Oh, hey, I have some great news for you. Where's everyone else? I mean, I saw Glacies running the streets. I think she's hunting someone, I don't know.
I've been here.
Drinking?
Beer.
Fantastic, I'll join you. He walks in and just looks around and goes, where's Lucian at?
I don't know. He left with the others. They all went out looking for information or something.
No.
Oh, okay then.
They left. I don't know if we're doing this in character.
We left separately. Yeah,
Yeah.
out of character. We left separately.
Yeah, they all left separately. It was Lucian and the guy you were talking to right now. Or not him, potentially. And then the other ones.
And
This is what you're saying, though, in character?
Yeah, I know
Okay.
what happened, but this is what my character is saying because I'm inebriated.
Okay. You're like tipsy. You're not
You're
like
buzzed.
fucked up. You're
Right.
tipsy.
Okay.
and we all know Lucian came out with Alex, right?
Yeah, all of you know this. Just right now, the other three of you are running the streets somewhere. Glacies is hunting down a person, and Gabriella is drunk.
Then we did. go out the
We're
same-
finding places.
Yeah, you three are trying to find Glacies. So,
Well, if that's
Oh,
the case,
I was
then
I was just going for a stroll.
I'll be like, I thought he was with you.
with me, what are you talking about? You guys left when I was heading over to the hall.
I thought he walked out the door with you, but
Wait a second. Did Lucian live with me?
I think so. But
Who else went
that,
with him?
That was like 4 beers ago. So, not out of the room. I'm not sure. I think it was just those two.
Fucking shit. Alright, come on. Come on, we have to go find him.
What? No, I'm supposed to stay here.
No. If he left with someone by themselves, that could be fucking anybody.
Yeah,
And
that
obviously
was you.
it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I
No, I saw it. It was you. It was you.
You're useless. Just walks out.
Oh, well, that's not nice. I'll chase after him.
Okay. You start chasing after him, running down the stairs, and the barkeep goes, she's free? She's... Okay. He turns pointing a dagger at him and says, you open your tongue, you fucking lose it, you understand?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I drop a gold on the bar. 1 for the road, please.
Throws you a small cask.
Thanks.
It's half empty. It's the one you've been drinking from all night.
Oh no, he escaped.
So, as you are running through the streets, he's looking around. I need a survival check from Elias and Orion, since Nobu is just leisurely strolling.
Yeah, I didn't come out here to look for glaciers. I just want to walk the town.
You can, if you would like. Oh, Elias doesn't need much help.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, Elias, it takes you a couple of blocks before you find where Glacies is. It actually happens about 2 blocks away from the tavern after her last meeting with Valix. You run into her. Glacies, you just reinitiated your search.
Oh, yeah, just reinitiated.
Any looks?
No. But I'm on it.
I have effectively. Oh yeah, hi Glacies. Lauren.
Lauren.
Now everyone's doing it.
Yup.
We've effectively just had Valak and Lucian about 20 minutes ago go talk to Malkador. Talk to his family.
It's funny because I just saw that. Like, he just went in the inn. Gonna go talk to Lucian.
Glacies! Lauren!
Yes.
Lauren!
Lauren.
You
As
look
I
back in the streets and you see him, like, walking through trying to look for her, with Gabriella just, like, stumbling behind him.
Oh no.
Alright,
What
you
the
guys follow
hell
me if you want to, and Elias is going to run up to the both of them,
Shit.
pick both of them up,
There's an
and
imposter.
run over to an alley.
Oh, shit.
I just
Guys, we gotta find Valix.
I just put my hands in my pockets, put my head down, and just start walking towards them, just shaking my head. Oh
So,
my god.
in an instant, Elias scoops both of them up, bring them back over to the alley. Holy shit. Alright, okay, so, you're fast. She's fucking drunk. Can anybody handle that real quick? Because we need her. Someone took Lucian. They acted like me.
Oh fuck! The one.
Our head.
I think they were going to some. They were going to the sewers. Something that Lucian knew.
What? Lucian?
A sewer that Lucian knows.
They must be talking about the ones that lead underneath the house. So, Orion, you said you're gonna cast Lay on Hands?
Yes.
Okay. So, Gabriella, you watch as Orion walks towards you, places the very large hand on your shoulder, and within an instant, you feel this lack of sensation just consume everything about you. And then everything clarifies and the poison and toxins are removed from your body. You're perfectly sober.
Oh my god. Guys, Lucian might be dead.
You're not invisible anymore.
No, that fell off while I was drinking.
How the fuck did you think it was a good idea to let your wizard leave with me? Why would you trust me? Why? For fuck's sake.
Do we trust you?
Malkador fully trusted you, is what we saw, which is very uncommon for him.
Well, of course he would. We're childhood friends.
I don't
trust me? Why would you
I don't trust
me?
you.
That's good.
He doesn't listen to me.
Why would you let me?
I'm an idiot.
Then why didn't you follow him? You guys are fucking terrible at this. Follow me. And he starts leaning over to an alley.
Wait, I don't trust him.
Why would we trust him now? You just told us not to trust him.
Elias picks up the drow. I've already forgotten his name.
Oh, shit. Yep.
And he is going to book it to wherever he last saw Lucian and fake.
He didn't
fake
see them.
Valak.
He's
No.
just trying to take you to a sewer.
Can I say one thing?
Go for it.
We left at the same time.
You did. He turned right
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
already. And he goes, fine, just turn right here. Oh, okay, keep going straight. All right, turn left. Behind the sewer shop. Good.
I burst open. What, is it through the sewer shop or behind it?
Behind the sewer shop.
Okay, I just fucking worm my way through.
Okay. Is everyone else trying to keep up with Elias?
Attempting to.
Okay. That's a good...
Zephyr Strike.
I'll stay in the rear.
All right, Glacies is keeping up with Elias fairly well with Zephyr Strike.
Does anybody have a cloak or something I can throw on?
I leave a giant bolt of cloth with you.
It's a shawl.
I try to wrap myself the best I can, but I do glow.
So, as you all walk over in this area, Elias, you're kind of like nimbly trying to like squeeze yourself down there. He goes, all right, we have to be very careful. There are a few sentries down there lately. Fuck. How?
Elias is going to go all fours down into the sewers. He doesn't care.
All right. Crushing down, landing heavily on the stone underneath. You all kind of look around.
That's also so I can fit down here.
Yeah. You're like slightly crouched, Elias, and any of you using great weapons or heavy weapons, attacks while you're in the sewer are going to be at disadvantage. That includes longbows. Just saying.
That includes the Odachi.
Odachi is considered a heavy weapon?
Shit! I don't know.
It is.
Okay.
So heavy crossbow.
Heavy crossbow is just wider. It's not like a longbow is too big to really maneuver around as you need. The heavy crossbow is just back and forth, up and down. It's easy enough. It's quick movement, high mobility. You're fine.
Okay, awesome.
Everyone else, though, if you have a great weapon, it's going to be difficult to use. Elias, you are a great weapon. But your spectral hands are probably fine.
Tunnel fighter.
At this point, Elias like on all fours, like sort of like bulldog position.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, son.
Find him.
He's going to slam both his fists together and all the heads like rotate out of him.
What the fuck is this?
Just let him do his thing. But I'm gonna, when we're coming down, did he break? Did we have to like go into like a grate in the ground, or was it like kind of like
Oh, he broke through it, but there is a ladder.
Okay, but I mean, there's no way to shut it now, right?
Elias has no self-control at the moment.
There was nothing to hide it very well to begin with. However, as all of you are going down, in your last Nobu, he points up and says, "Pull that crate. It's empty. It'll move right over."
Okay, I'm going to just kind of peek around and see if anybody's
roll a perception check.
following us.
Gerald, by wings of flying is
That's 6.
does not require flapping, right? It is just flying spell.
No, it is the wings that move that allow you to fly.
Shit.
Yeah, So 6, as best as you can tell, Nobu, nobody's watching.
Yeah, in some busy streets. Yeah. I can't tell.
Yeah.
It's getting a little later.
So I slide the box over.
Awesome.
As he slides it over, I'm going to. All four of the heads are going to say, "All of you, shut up." And I'm going to perception check all around me.
Go for it.
See if I can't hear anything.
Guidance? Is that what you said, Gabriella?
Yep.
All right.
Ooh,
You feel a strong hand at your back that kind of clarifies the vision
good.
of all of the heads. 14. I mean,
one for each head.
14 does not see the stealth between the two of them. I mean, they didn't leave any tracks behind that easily. What you really need to do is a survival trek to track them.
Yeah, I'm basically looking for anything displaced at the moment.
Other than the rubble where you landed heavily, nothing displaced.
Okay, so no like footprints of muck. Like
they were very careful.
You said this was a fairly clean sewage. You said this sewage wasn't really used anymore.
Correct.
The sewage system wasn't used as a sewage system, so it's probably fairly clean, like
fairly
comparative to having water in like.
There's droplets of water down here, but there's nothing like flowing.
Correct.
But yeah, make your survival check, please.
Guidance.
Roll that
Again.
d4.
Here's hoping I get another 4. A 3 is good.
18. There's a few tracks that you're managing to find. Luckily, their stealth was not as good as Lucian's was. And since you were not a party, he was not stealthing with you. So, you managed to start moving through the sewers at a fairly quickened rate, looking around and telling the small displacements of everything that's down here, and following after some metallic smell up ahead. And after about 5 minutes of pushing through, moving at a slower pace as you're trying to find any tracks, you do see that there's a very large pool of blood about 15 feet ahead of you.
Holy shit.
That looks about the amount of blood that would be in a body.
Oh,
Eli
yeah.
is trying to like fucking. He's basically crawling on top of the ceiling to let people kind of through.
I'm gonna stay in the rear and just keep an eye on the back,
Already.
since I think I have the farthest dark vision.
Probably. You have that bullshit vision, right?
I have devil sight.
Alrighty.
Hey, I don't put it with darkness spell. All right. That'd be cheesy.
Does
And
the blood trail in any direction?
Would you like to make a new survival check to find out?
Lacey's, can you track him from this?
Does this count as Underdark?
Sewer? Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I can track him with advantage. Okay. Am I doing it or
That's you.
that's not me? That was Gabby.
No, yeah, no, that's you. You're doing it. Oh.
Awesome.
You can still do it. You still have advantage.
31.
Oh my god.
So, as all
Yeah.
of you start looking through, trying to find something, Gabriella, it's kind of difficult to notice, like, the blood is just pooled and congealed in this one location. It was perfectly chosen as well, as it kind of has a divot inside of this, so it would just congeal in a small little tiny area. Glacies, as you're sifting through, you very quickly run your hand through the water, or the blood, and you pull out a small yellowish tan fur. You sniff at it a little bit, ignoring the smell of iron that you're very familiar with, and with your infernal knowledge, you know what type of fiend this is. This is a Rakshasa.
Dealing with Sasha.
Professional assassins to the highest degree of the hells. They are incredible infiltrators, very deadly if you ever have to go up against one, and remarkably resilient to most magics.
Can I tell if he was wearing bugs?
I will say with that check, no. They were not wearing bugs.
Oh, I know I couldn't tell. I was like, oh shit. Okay. It wasn't the elf.
So, as you were looking at that, go ahead.
I just remembered what a Rakshasa is.
I knew. I mean, out of character, I knew what it was when he said the
fucked.
backwards hand. When he said backwards hand, I knew exactly what it was out of game. I was like, God damn.
Yeah,
I was trying
backwards
to-
hands.
I was trying to imagine what a backwards hand was, and I didn't expect it to be like flipped over. Yeah.
It's literally a
Yep.
backwards hand. Yeah. So, as you look at that little bit of fur and you realize what type of creature this is, you go over towards Nobu, stick it at his nose, and say, "Track him, boy."
Huh?
Glacies,
Can I do that?
you know that
Yeah.
Nobu has some type of. Aren't you a No, you're not a paladin, are you?
No, I'm
Alright,
not about
you do that to Orion then.
Get him. Sick him.
Rude.
Rude.
What? Learn something new? Did I learn something new in the hell?
For some reason, I thought you were like a paladin. I don't know.
No,
one
no,
level.
Warlock
Uh-oh.
fighter.
Someone's camera shit out.
I mean, can I?
You can certainly try. Taking a deep breath, you have a sense that would tell you if there's any demons around you.
Or fiends.
Yeah, it is just instantaneous, right?
Yes, it is, but it at least tells you if anything's near you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Pretty
it.
big.
Already.
Why not?
You take in a deep breath, concentrate. Glacie's right beside you. She is a fiend. There's a little bit of fiendish resemblance towards Nobu's aura that you kind of sense through this as well. Not terribly powerful, not full-fledgling, but, you know, a presence about it. As well as just around the cusp of your sense, directly to your right, past this very thick, solid wall, you sense a fiend.
I pointed that wall.
Immediately
Let's go.
Elias, like a cat, flips over in the sewers and starts punching the fucking wall.
Alrighty. You all watch as his wraps encompass his fist and kind of like solidify as he just starts excavating against it. Go ahead and roll your damage. You deal double damage against constructs and walls.
I guess stealth wasn't an option.
He is a siege weapon.
It was never off.
Stealth was never an option.
I'm using a key point to get an extra attack or two.
14 hits. 32 hits.
crit?
Oh my god.
That crit. Alright, roll the damage down in order.
1,
20,
2,
24,
3,
18,
4.
36. You watch as he brings his fist back. 3 of them shoving in, each time smashing through sections of the wall that go scattering out. Most of you are covering your eyes from the debris, and on the 4th one brings both his fists and smashes, caving in a section of the wall where you see, in a completely void of light room, there appears to be some type of sense that you still linger upon, Orion, somewhere in front and above you. You can't really place your finger on it.
I can see through darkness. Remember, I got the heads.
You and Nobu are the only two that can see right now. It is pitch black inside of here. And you smile, looking forward as you see Lucian is tied to a chair, a huge gash down his side with blood soaking through everywhere, and a hooked dagger right towards his throat, pressing inwards about half an inch or so, hooking against it and manipulating the skin, so the slightest movement would rip his throat out and kill him. The Rashasha looks over at all of you and, hello. It's been fun playing with you all. I suppose you wish to have this back, do you not?
Which thing does it refer to?
Gestures towards Lucian.
I'm going to a perception check for the gem.
Dark vision will not allow any of you to see. It is magical darkness. Perception? Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Gabriella, do you have see-through bullshit? You're muted. I can't hear you.
God damn
I
it.
am casting daylight.
I've got a feature that'll do it, so you don't have to use a spell slot. I'm going to use my Radiance of the Dawn to dispel all magical darkness around me.
Nice.
Alrighty. Open inside of this area. As you're trying to peer through, it just gets a little too bright, and you cover your eyes, but you watch as everything bellows outwards, and the individual just hides his eyes behind the back of Lucian's head. The shawl pulled down very clearly. The lanky section of his left side of the body is strapped to this chair, and you see the dagger pushes in even further with a little trickle of blood. I wouldn't be too hasty. You don't want him to die.
I'm gonna switch places with him.
Shit.
Roll me a sleight of hand, Glacies, to see if you can do it.
Switch places with Lucian?
Because it is an action.
Yeah. No. 21.
Genius.
You raise it up towards this individual, and as he's about to push in, which one are you switching with? The Rikshasha or Lucian?
Yeah.
The Rikshasha?
Oh. Rashad, yeah.
Alright. You watch as Glacies disappears,
Oh,
and the
he's in between
Rikshasha...
us.
Glacies disappears.
What is that?
I hate you.
my
I hate
God.
you. I hate you. And on the other side, there is no Rikshasha.
What? Wait, why didn't it roll
You
the dice?
targeted. It failed.
Ah.
You didn't find anything.
So nothing happened. Oh, it
No,
says-
the illusion of the Rikshasha is now gone. And you all hear from all around you. Ah, good to know that is the one that you walked away with, little devil girl. Tell me, how has Fiona been? The bitch still owes me a thing or two.
Where is he?
Oh, Orion's using this thing again.
Glacies, you don't see anything.
Gain.
You
I don't hear him.
You
like,
hear the
where-
voice all around you. Orion, you sit there and you concentrate, and you sense the same fiend right in front of you where that location was. All
I'm
that
gonna
is
move
sitting
over
in
this
this
right
room
there.
is Lucian's body slumped down inside of the chair.
I'm gonna move to check him for a pulse.
Solution.
Gabriella
wait a
steps
minute.
into the room. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, solution.
Could I stop her? I knew something is
She
wrong.
has a +4 from Orion, or is she outside his range?
And
Orion, give
is it
me.
the
From
magical?
Holy
Yes.
Avenger?
You do have advantage because of the Holy Avenger. That is correct.
And +4
From Orion.
saving. No.
Okay. So +4
Yeah,
is
30 is
13.
my lowest.
That was a failure. As you step into the room, you watch as a single line across the floor emanates with this pitch black, dark radiance and strikes out against you.
Zero, is it spell?
It is a spell.
Then you have resistance to spell damage.
Nice.
I have this thing. A minute.
You have new bullshit. Yes.
Ancient.
Ancients are so good. So, Gabriella, you suffer 28 points of necrotic damage as this line fills and grabs against you and starts ripping sections of your skin off of you.
So
Is that with
have
his
that
aura?
twice.
I'm sorry? That's no, have it now.
So 14,
14.
And then
and then
have it
7
again.
for my
What?
necrotic resistance.
Oh no, it's just you have resistance, so it only halves it once. It doesn't quarter.
Wait. Really?
Well, no. She has resistance because of aura warding, and then also
It
as
is
a,
Yes.
spell
as a-
damage
You
resistance.
gain
and-
resistance as a one-time outlying effect per instance of the damage that happens to you.
It's like
Regardless
advantage.
of
You
how
can't
you
get
have
double advantage.
Exactly.
It's different from saves.
Yeah,
Saves half the damage. Saves doesn't give you resistance to the damage.
exactly. The resistance sits there on the same effect. You don't resist it for two different
okay.
reasons and gain the advantage, the benefit
Okay.
twice, or else that's
Oh, I
building
guess.
immunity. So you take that as the strip just emanates and grasps against you, and you feel that you're kind of just stuck in this location, kind of held back by these long tendrils of piercing darkness that are still inside of all of your muscles. Everyone else, Gabrielle is just standing there in the middle of the room with her arms puppeteered hanging out.
I will throw the javelin at that source of fiendish. No, I won't.
Alright, so you throw it at Lucian?
No. Sorry. I will use this.
How?
I'm
Alright.
gonna
how-
use the hangman and grab you, Lucian, and pull him.
I will
towards us.
start to chant something in Celestial.
Alright, let me turn the Faithless. As an wait.
Or druidic. I guess it is druidic. Or something else.
Alrighty. So he has to make a save against that. Natural 5's not gonna do it. You watch as from behind Lucian there's this small feral imp that immediately jumps out and disappears.
Ah, shit.
Lucian, you're kind of half conscious, half not, and you've been tied down by the best of this individual's capabilities.
Seeing that imp go, can I dimension door next solution with I'm taking Orion with me.
Alrighty. The two of you land right behind him. Lucian, you're kind of still lolling around, but you have a general sense of beings around you.
Fireball.
Alright, cool. You
Son
kill
of a-
yourself. Gabriella,
Right.
give me
So
a...
I'm like, do I need to roll like death saves or anything?
No.
Okay.
Ryan, can you heal him?
I will keep. Let's see.
And
20.
I'm gonna
20 for now.
Alrighty.
do the bindings look just like really your rope?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
And Orion, you place your hand on Lucian and heal him for 20. And Nobu and Glacies, both of you instinctually remember what it was like for Lucian. How Radiance never did him very well under the circumstance that he suffered from. However, Lucian, you heal for 20 and you come back to consciousness.
Oh, I've never seen anything with
shit.
Radiance done to him.
Oh, you've only heard
No.
about it while you were NPC'd. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening to Gabriella?
Gabrielle is still just standing there, arms held wide.
I'm gonna poop her head again and
That was a 4, by the way. Yeah.
I mean, he's
just
tied with
cleansing
rope.
cleansing turds.
Do
Okay.
I see Valix?
You see Valix in the back of everyone else, trying to like peer through. And Lucian, are you okay?
I mutter, he's a traitor!
No, I'm not. That one was.
Which
We
one?
shouldn't.
Elias like turns around, picks up Valak,
Yeah.
and like moves him like a ragdoll past Gabriella
Yeah.
and places him in front of Lucian.
Alright. Orion, you touch Gabriella's head, and in a brief instant, that piercing sensation through your arms, Gabriella, slacks down, and you look, and Orion is standing in front of you, ending the effect.
Thank you.
I'm going to cut him free.
No problem.
Take
What is
out your
happening
sword.
around here?
Yep. And I have my sword out now. I'm keeping it out.
Lucian, what happened?
Oh, I got jumped.
You know, this isn't like you.
How could this happen? This is...
So stupid.
I told your friends they were stupid to trust me. It doesn't make any sense. Like, none of them should have trusted me at all.
But I trusted you.
Yeah,
damn
that's
it.
fine, but why would they trust you trusting me? That would be stupid.
I don't know. Because they don't know a lot of
Are
things.
you okay? He starts, like, patting you down.
No.
And, like,
I'm not okay.
he touches against your right side, Lucian, and looks up at you oddly. He moves your robe down, looking underneath. All of you see, down to about his elbow is still there, but everything past is gone.
Fuck.
You see the gloved hand still sitting down there, and he just looks at you. Lucian, what happened?
I don't know. Have I been robbed?
You look.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Have you been robbed? Is the wrong word.
Can I help him with that? Can I help him with that insight check?
Go for it.
So do I roll? I don't.
She said help, so you gain advantage. Roll one more time.
Ah, yes.
25.
He definitely is robbed some.
You can read Lucian right now.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
you can read him right now.
Oh, they cut off my fucking arm.
Lucian, do you remember what I messaged you about before we even started this?
No.
Oh, let me remind you then.
You messaged about what?
Knowing that I can read him, I'm gonna look at all of his other shit on him.
What, that my, like, arm is fucked up?
I mean, it's
Secret
just
chat.
gone.
That is butter or carb? Yes.
Man, you just said
I'm
my right side. So I was confused.
I meant left. I'm sorry.
Okay, alright.
However,
So he's missing.
his elbow
Tempest.
down.
He's missing Tempest.
You look down, Lucian, and what's supposed to be on that forearm is not there.
I got jumped.
Lucian, They took everything from you.
Not everything.
The
Not
mind
everything.
reading.
Your
His important
your
stuff.
ring of mind shielding is gone. Your armband is gone.
Is his arm cut off?
This seems to be in a healed over wound. Not fresh, aged a little bit. Something that has been placed here. And you still see the gloved object down at the very bottom past it by that 1.5 foot length.
Mm-hmm.
You cast Detect Magic, Orion, snapping your finger, and you see that hand that he has is magical.
Wait,
Anything
okay,
else around us?
wait, okay,
Not
hold
around
on.
you, no.
Can I say one thing though?
Go for it.
So, okay, he's missing his left hand,
Yes.
or left hand up to his
elbow,
up to his elbow.
up to the wrist, and then you see the floating hand that Orion knows is magical. It has a glove against it, so you don't actually see the hand. It's been gloved since he's gotten back, since you all came back. Yeah, you sense a lot of magical items on your party as a whole, as well as one more necrotic object closer towards, now that you look to the left, a door that is kind of shut and solid stone slabbed. There's some type of necrotic energy over in that direction.
Can I approach it?
Sure. It's about 20 feet away from you. Do you walk straight up to it?
If the moment he starts looking at any sort of wall, I'm getting ready to break it down.
Okay.
Lucian, do you want to push him?
Yeah, that would
I
And I
mean,
hurt.
his
shove one into
light.
I just shove a grater into his mouth.
All
From
right.
that war.
Uncork it and just jam it into his mouth.
Valix looks over at you and goes, "That's the secret door to this room. By the way, there was a door we could have walked around. I just was not stopping that when he was that. What
Lucian,
happened
you can
to
roll
your
for
arm?
grater.
Somebody broke
That's
his arm.
something else.
Yeah.
But yeah. God damn it.
So effectively, he has a floating arm that's not going to go anywhere longer than the arm.
Maybe.
Can I pass my hand in between?
Yeah. Passes, no
It's
problem.
not. Don't do that.
What the hell? I'm gonna try and push his hand up towards the elbow.
He grabs it, the hand twists and slaps you.
What the fuck?
Stop. Just
Wait
don't poke
a
it.
minute.
Lucian, what is this?
Somebody locked your hand and gave a new one to
No, that
replace it.
Dravdar fucked up my arm, and I got rid of him, but it took the rest of my arm with him, so I got this
Oh.
instead.
Oh. Wait, that's been gone this whole time?
Yeah, thanks. I'm really comfortable about it.
So
That's kinda
Why
cool.
I brought it up ever.
It's why it's like
you don't
you have
have
a mage
both
hand.
hand.
It's like you have like a portable mage hand, Lucian. That's awesome.
Oh, it's like I have a hand instead of a stump. It's
True.
Lucian,
not.
for all intents and
Great.
purposes, it does act as a mage hand. It can move away from you by 30 feet, no problem.
Oh, I thought you said it just acted like a hand.
You pretend it's a hand so you don't have to have awkward conversations. Is why the fuck your hand leaves your arm to go grab something 30 feet away.
Well, if I knew it could do that, I probably wouldn't have cared so much.
Okay.
Elias is going to, like, at this point, he's going to exhale, and he's going to turn around and look at Lucian. And he's going to stand upright for the first time since he came down here. Lucian,
Yeah.
did you lose it?
Yeah.
At
He
this
lost
point,
what?
he breaks another round.
Alrighty. You smash against another section of the wall. Orion, the area you've been looking at, you see is pulsing with that necrotic energy.
I'm gonna use an action to switch spells, and then cast locate object on Tempest.
What's the range?
1,000 feet.
Please.
You don't sense Tempest.
God damn it. It was worth a shot.
What's the likelihood of what attacked you?
Some
A
kind
Rakshasa
of backwards
thing?
hand tiger
Okay.
person.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
I've never heard of a backwards hand. Like, were they deformed?
Fucked me up.
I mean, they might be an asshole, but we don't make fun of them for having a deformity. That'd be fucked up, man.
Nah, it was,
Yeah,
it
but
was
he's an
something else.
asshole.
So Rakasha, yeah.
Rikshasa.
Rakshasa.
Yeah, I got attacked by a Rakasha.
The hell are those?
I don't know. They got backwards hands and they're tiger people.
Elias, Gabriella, would either of you, or Orion, like to roll a religion check?
Yeah, I'll give it a
I think-
shot.
Sure.
I think Elias at this point is just breaking down everything he can see.
Okay.
Has he raged yet?
He is. At this
30,
point,
20.
Elias is barbarian raging.
Oh. Dirty 20 will do something, though. Orion. Rakshasas are, most of the time, traders of the hell. They will work alongside some of the devils down there, but they live in the material plane and have escaped hell for some time, taking up residence usually in small communities that are male-oriented and ran, where they just try making sure everybody is, you know, never the wiser of their capabilities.
Lucian, when we went to... Sorry, go ahead, Henry.
He's probably in this city right now.
When we went to hell, didn't we meet a Rakshasa? Lucian?
No, not that I remember.
I couldn't remember if we did or not.
I don't think so. This
Well,
is-
you were in hell a lot longer than I was.
Yeah, no. When we went down there initially.
I love this conversation.
Vicious is
happening. Meanwhile, Elias is trying to break anything.
Yep, you're smashing a whole lot of walls. You're a siege weapon. The walls are breaking.
We should probably get out of here.
What about the secret door?
Oh, do you make your way
Alexis
over to
talking
the
about-
secret door in front of Orion?
I'm gonna cast light on the wall, on that door first.
Elias, do you go towards it? He casts light on it. Glacies, you could try. You need a clue to go off of first, though.
I
No,
mean, we
Gabby's
have-
been unstuck for a while. Orion unstuck her. His fur color is not a clue to track him.
Can we look around the room?
Elias is destroying most things right now. Elias, I asked you a question
Oh
a
my
while
God.
ago. Everyone else, please shush.
If they're starting to like, I think he's basically been wailing on the fucking door.
Yeah, I'm gonna accompany him. if
Alrighty.
he could.
Then if you move over to that section of the door, Orion, you're accompanying him. Both of you give me dex saves. You do have advantage.
And Elias has +4, and
Yeah, Elias is the one with it. Okay. Both of you are successful as you watch this tendril-like entity just emanate and pierce out towards all of your muscles. Elias, you just punch and swing at it. You both do still suffer half damage.
A spectral.
half of half.
That's it.
I have to say it. We both made saving throw, so
Yep.
with resistance.
Half from success, half from resistance. That is correct. So, both of you take half of half, which was 21 points of damage, down to 11 points of damage, down to 6 points of damage. You each suffer 6 necrotic damage in total, and no other effect.
Can I try to attack that source of necrotic?
It was a
Energy?
triggered trap, and now it's gone.
This is a stone door, right?
Yeah.
It's magical by now, isn't it?
Is it magical?
Well, I'm wailing on it.
The door is not No, you didn't get to that part because you had to walk over there first. I need to know if you were going there before I said anything. Now that you start wailing on it, it breaks easily. Lucian, no, they did not.
Okay.
Yep.
Something to know.
Yep. So Glacies, you said you're gonna ask Fierna?
Yeah, that's the only thing I have to go off of at this
All
point.
right then. Get a pool of water or liquid.
Aren't they in the sewers? Let's open there.
I'm pretty sure there's a whole pool of blood right on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What's a little
let's
extra
do
blood?
evolution.
I wonder where it came from.
Yeah, it's a mystery.
Lucian,
Yeah.
you still have that large gash down your side. It's been healed over, thankfully, but it's still very red.
Woo!
What?
Okay. Oh, just cutting her hand open.
Oh, drop it on the floor heavily, and then you all watch as she bleeds into it. Like I said before, you can just take one. You can control a poke. You don't have to full
7 damage.
like you're not stabbing your hand. You're just cutting it. Unless
to
you
the
want
next
to
level,
stab your
cut
hand,
off your
I don't
hand.
know.
Take it to the next level, Wyatt. Cut off your hand.
Hand off.
Join the club. I got a guy who gets you a magic hand.
So,
Pass.
as the shifting sensation happens, you see Fierna appears while you hear screams and cries of many people bound, gagged, and upside down on different manners of torture devices in the background. And she looks over at you and goes, "You're interrupting me during my tea break."
You look
What?
like you're having fun.
A blast. What?
Rakasha, you owe money. Who is he?
A Rikshasha? That
Yes.
I owe... Why?
Just trying to kill us.
Why?
I don't know why. It's something about some stones. There's a fire one, a water one, a time one, a gravity one, and I don't know the others.
Bring one of the smart people over here, please, Glacies.
A raging Elias is like,
I'm gonna
I approach Glacy.
like wave for what's his face solution. Get over here.
Alrighty, so everyone else moves forward.
Take a peek.
Hello, handsome. Looks up at you, Elias. Looks at you, Orion. Beautiful. Explain. I'm being interrupted during my tea break.
I
a
got
Rikshasha.
by a backwards hand cat man.
Rikshasha.
Yes.
Rikshasha has just stolen something very precious to me.
Really, Pecors and Catman.
I'm sorry.
He said he owed you money, or you owe him money.
Deadly claim to make if it was false.
But
Why is this so
Is it-
important to all of you?
will that bastard stole my friend's hand
Oh, I'm
alongside
sorry.
with other things?
Allow me
Yes.
to shift the question a little bit. Why is this important to me?
Place is gonna say in Celestial because it has a stone that manipulates time in this realm.
All right,
Which I can understand.
everyone in the party understands that, I think, aside
What?
from Nobu.
Oh, wow. Why is it every
Really?
language? Okay.
Wow,
Fuck
cool.
it. Thieves
I
can't.
can't say in front of
Yeah, I
her.
know. Then I'll do it in Thieves Can't then, if that's the case.
Sure.
Celestial
It
Thieves
is
Can't.
too late. I
Like, that's the case.
Does Fierna speak Thieves Can't?
I can speak a lot of them.
Fierna
What about
understands.
celestial thieves can't?
Yeah.
Fierna understands language, as that is her form of manipulation, is through speech.
Yeah, that's what I did last time when I didn't want people to know what I was saying. Just the
Thieves
Can't.
Yeah. So you start hinting at it, and she goes, "Curious. Fine. His name is Rashadin.
Shot him.
And, of course, if you find him, Glacies, would you be a doll and take care of my debt?
I was gonna kill him.
Do that too.
Good.
But take care of my debt. I'll reimburse you, I promise.
Got it. How much was it?
Few hundred platinum.
I got a
Or, yeah, 300 platinum.
I'm just gonna say from off in the distance, because I'm not actually staring into the thing. If we just kill him up here, isn't he just gonna go back down there?
Is that my
Probably.
boy toy?
Oh God.
And you're not gonna say hello?
Well, you said the smart one come forward.
Smart enough to know. Hello. How are you, darling?
Oh, wonderful.
You look tired. Don't get
a little
tired.
bit. Oh, yeah. Did you get our gift that we sent down to you? And
Her
Belial?
eyes narrow at you. Belial did, yes. I hope I will be getting mine soon as well. We are different people.
Well, yes, indeed, you are.
Good.
But you know that if we kill him up here, he's just going to show back up.
Yes. And for the time being, he has his freedom from me. Because of the debt I owe, of course. I've never been able to pay it back. You pay him back my debt, and he's no longer free of me. I would like to have a conversation with this entity. He's been a rascal.
I called you a bitch as well.
Most people are my bitches.
Has she just not seen her or him to be able to pay it back, or does she not have 300 platinum?
You say out loud, and she goes, I assure you I have it, darling. I haven't found him. He's been avoiding me, so I don't pay. Semantics. Contracts.
They say evil doesn't pay, so I wanted to see if it was true or not.
Evil always pays. That's our saying, at least.
Vienna always pays her debts.
Always. Glacies.
Like how both the Team Lannister people did it. Okay.
Where are you? Where are you on that godforsaken realm, Glacies?
Near Sotide Outpost, small village in the sewers.
What is its name?
What is this place's name?
Fogport.
Fogport, yeah.
I need you to go somewhere for me. I assume you don't have that much money on you. You're usually very poor.
I could get money.
There's a shop called the Broken Bow. In there, I have an associate of mine. Go ahead and pick up the coin. Make sure you give it back to the Rashasha before you kill him, or else he won't come back to me. He'll go someplace else.
Understood.
Thank you. You're not stupid enough to try to steal from me, are you, Glacies?
Have I ever? Glacies is gonna start heading towards a broken blow.
She looks up at you, Orion, for a few seconds. Just examining your helmet. You're interesting.
Well, it is just common helmet.
Not what I talk about. Goodbye.
I guess.
She waves and you watch as the pool of blood just shifts and then settles again.
So are we gonna track this bastard down?
I think that's not a question. We are.
Yeah, but how?
Well, we need to make a stop, and
We have a name.
I have a feeling.
I say we capture him first.
Well, here's the thing. We had, with everything that this is, right? If he's taking that, we know people who want these, alright? If he's a hired assassin, we've dealt with people being hired before. What if he's just working for Lucian's brother?
Probably.
And
That's the assumption.
And
so,
I think your brother, your brother probably expect you to come here, Lucian.
Perhaps.
And
Yeah, I'm trying to find him, and he's trying to find me. And
What if your sister and everything else were just a ploy to get you here?
maybe.
But for the time being, maybe we should go to this broken bow, and we can deal with the Rakshasa as well, because having that at his side will be an annoyance.
Yeah.
At this point, Elias has calmed down. He's on all fours and he is running out of the sewers.
Alrighty. Are you all
Yeah.
following?
Let's get out of here.
Yes.
Taking back to the
This place
streets.
stinks of my own blood.
Oh, I'm gonna do something. I'll be the last one out.
Alrighty. Everyone else leaves.
There
I'm
is a
gonna fill up.
broken.
I have an empty healing potion. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time anyone else comes out, there's a broken box.
I'm gonna fill up with Lucian's blood in it.
Oh shit.
Alright then. Fill it, cork it, hide it in your bag somewhere. Easy enough.
Yep.
So, you all take back up to the streets where the first thing you notice is that the guards are on severely high alert right now, chanting about some prisoner who escaped captivity, some wanted criminal who's infiltrated the city, has everybody on super high alert. And you even see the tower further away has already started its circulating beacon. Everybody is on edge. Everybody is prepared for battle.
Crap, I left my shawl in the sewer.
Oh,
Did you
okay.
really?
Do we need to, like,
She says as she drops it
Meet-
in the sewer.
somewhere in the town? Where was this place that Glacies mentioned? Fierna.
Broken bow.
Broken
Is
Bow.
that in this town?
It is. The Broken Bow is a little hunter shop. Originally ran by the Ares, or an Ares representative ran it, as they were very adept at hunting different monstrosities and beasts that wandered in the area around here. It's a fairly decent shop. They had all oddities of different random effects. Some things that you've commissioned in the past for magical items that you needed. So are you guys all trying to go there?
I cast invisibility on Gabriella again.
Gabriella, as you drop your shawl, oh no, damn it. You're invisible again.
No, I really did leave it in there because I threw it off whenever I did my
Gotcha.
Radiance to the Dawn.
So Elias, where are you going right now? Because you bolted.
Yeah, as soon as I break out of that fucking crowd, I'm going to stand up, dust myself off, and walk out into the street.
Alrighty. I need you to roll me a stealth check, Elias. And everybody else, if you are going to be navigating the streets, I also need a stealth check as a group.
Ooh.
7.
But Wyatt, can you cast,
You're still...
you know, pest without trace?
Got 23.
So I can still use if I use all my level 2 spell slots, can I use a level 3 spell slot to use a level 2 spell or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome, okay.
Even if it doesn't say, like, it upscales, you can use higher slots to
Yeah,
get lower
I guess
spells.
if they're, I left
Just to no
immediately,
advantage.
so I don't know if anyone's with me, but yeah, I'll use passive outer first.
Well, Elias
We're
and
all
you
with
both
you.
left. But
Oh,
Elias
was with me, yeah.
Elias is full bolting.
Okay, yeah.
Which you without Zephyr Strike will not keep up with. He's actually marching through the streets and everyone's being pushed out of his way as he is walking.
He's
So
angry.
is he even stealthing then?
He tried. He tried. He's being very nonchalant. Excuse me.
I guess I'll use it, but I don't think it's gonna help.
So
It's
what I'm
nice,
saying
though.
is you're
Could it
still with
help us?
everybody else. Elias is by himself. Because he's too
Okay, I guess-
fast. He's...
Then I'm gonna go with Elias. I'll use
Got
that
that
for
monk
strike to keep
speed.
up with him, I guess.
Alright, so
Or
you're
will that
going...
not?
What? I don't know. What?
Will Zephyr Strike not keep up?
Zephyr
So
Strike
you're
would,
gonna go-
but that would be your concentration spell.
Fuck. Okay.
Dashing would also keep up.
But then I can't
Which
use the spell
removes.
still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, then I guess we're not hiding.
Okay, so you
I'm
are
not
going with
hiding.
Elias. Everybody else, roll your stealths. Let me see. 23, Orion, why do you have advantage?
It's just 11.
11, 12.
Gabrielle, you have advantage because you're invisible.
I have disadvantage because of my heavy armor, though, so it balances.
13. So your party stealth is fairly decent. Glacey's trying to help Elias as he's smashing through. Shockingly, you're the nice one in the situation. You're saying, excuse me, making sure people know, oh, we're sorry, we're in a rush, we're trying to find safety. Like, you're finding a way to blend into the crowd more easily for him, which represents your intimidation. You're being nice. It's like the dice know. But anyways, average between 25 and 7 still comes out to like 14, I think. Yeah, you guys are doing fine. Like, that's a decent enough stealth. As everybody is marching through, Gabriella, you're kind of like quietly stepping around, like, excuse me, sorry, trying to move around the crowds. You see a group of the individuals pass by, and Orion sees with his detect magic you just doing like this at them because they can't see you, and just you're just a glowing illusion. But anyways, you all start navigating through the city streets pretty quickly. Elias, where are you going? That's what I need to know.
I am trying my fucking darndest to find the broken bow.
Roll me a perception check, please. You still have your heads?
Yep.
Let me help you. Oh, does it?
Wait,
You
he
can make
still has his heads?
it lasts for a while.
It lasts for
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
I mean,
If your detect magic's still up, his heads are still up.
does not everybody look his head?
Oh yeah, but everyone's already worried about other things.
No, he's got like magical heads that give him advantage.
Yeah. But the thing is, like,
20.
in this world, oddities don't stand out as much because most people are odd. Most people are monstrous races with unique, weird abilities.
Blessed by the gods in some way.
Yeah. His is just a bit more, show-offish than others.
Worst case scenario, you can just claim I have a blessing of Taurus.
Yeah.
Multiple bull heads.
I
What
am
is more
all-
Taurus than that?
Yeah, I am the most Tauros, can't you see?
Hey, Max Taurus.
So,
Wish you were.
Elias, you make your way through the city, and in your journeys before, trying to navigate and find the Farathair, off the streets from the Farathair, there was that one place that had a hanging sign of a bow and arrow where the bow was kind of like twisted and snapped. So you think that's probably it, and you head over there. As the two of you make it inside the shop and open the door, you hear the ding, 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 and you hear from further away, "Sorry, we're closed."
Elias, as he says that, Elias like it reaches over wherever he is and just picks him up.
You reach back behind the counter, grab a goblinoid head. Give me an athletics check, Elias. They're going to try to oppose you. Natural 20. They have a possibility of opposing you. No.
27.
No, they don't. You reach down, he goes, "Ah." Oh my god. You pull him up, and it's this very old, saggy-skinned goblin just staring at you. Don't eat.
Ferna sent us.
Looks over at you, Glacies, looks at him and goes, "Well, why didn't you say so?"
I did.
Oh, I didn't hear you over him grabbing my fucking skull.
And Elias like places him on the counter,
Alright.
still holding on to him actually.
Fierna said, sent you, well, that's one, scary. Second, how can I help?
Rishadan.
Is that supposed to be?
Rakasha. It's Rakashasha.
I-
She said you're a tracker.
I'm
A
not,
good one.
I am a deal broker?
But
He has money, that's what she said.
That I
I
do.
know that, but
Wait, you need money?
about this place is known for having a good tracker on it. Or whatever.
Well, I mean, if you're looking for the tracker of Firna, you want to go someplace else. Now, my outpost was destroyed. They moved somewhere else. I can't remember where it was.
That's good to know.
We need 300 platinum.
What?
You'll be reimbursed.
He flickers out a contract, hands it over to you, Glacies.
What's it say?
It says, "This is a letter of note to represent that you have the authority to call upon funds from Firna from across the realms. If you were not given this ability, you will be subjected to 1,000 years in the ocean of fire down
Okay,
in
yeah,
the-"
she signs it.
Okay, you don't finish it. Fantastic.
There we
You
go.
sign it, he snaps his finger, it rolls back up, he places it down on the counter, and then he produces a small sack right in front of you. It fits comfortably in the palm of his hand. Here you are.
Thank you.
Of course. Anything else you need?
Do you know anything about Rocket Dam? What's his name?
I have no idea about that thing. Rakshasas are kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of dicks, too. I mean, they're always trying to hide and act like someone else.
Rush it in.
What?
He's a prick. Rush it in.
You say as the rest of you slam into the shop. You guys, what the fuck? We're closed.
With us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome.
Where would you start if you were trying to hide?
Well, how recently did he get away from you?
About an
Just
hour.
now.
Just now. Okay. So, since the city is on high alert right now, Rakshasas have that ability to plane shift, which means you were probably fucked and lost him. Sucks to suck. However, there's no shifting inside the city right now with the border and boundary around it. So he's stuck doing things the old-fashioned way.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they have cells of individuals that they have infiltrated and that trust them explicitly.
Do you know a half-elf female wears fake boots, buds?
I've seen someone like that wandering around the streets before, yeah.
Guess this is our lead.
Sure. I don't see the correlation, but okay.
Well, I mean, we had someone following them. Doesn't matter.
Well, if someone's following you, you should kill them.
That's what I was gonna
There you
do.
go. Cool.
You said old-fashioned way. You mean gate?
Well, yeah. However, if you haven't noticed outside right now, nobody's leaving the city, easily at least. So they're gonna have to grease some palms and probably pick up some coin. I'd look for where their cell would be located.
Yeah, they're all out there looking for somebody. It's strange.
Where the hell did that voice come from?
Oh shit, I forgot.
You're invisible.
What the fuck?
I throw my voice.
You sounded very feminine there.
There's two people, actually, that we could look at.
Skills.
That baker.
What?
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
So how about
There's that baker kid that was staring at me for some reason.
I'm gonna ask last thing. You don't know anything else about that half-elf fake boots?
I've
Boots books
seen
upside
her around town a few times. Books. I've never seen her with a book. She's always watching people. It's weird.
Where was she near? Like where do
I've
you
seen
see
her outside
around?
the shop a couple of times. I've seen her in town square a couple of times. And you know, she just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Just general watching everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
no.
Mhm.
Okay, it's everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess our only real leads to Jagran.
So do
Thank
you all
you.
need anything else?
Can I augment?
Nah.
Okay, no, we're good.
Well, y'all take care. If you need anything else, please come back through. Anyone who's a friend of the mistress is a friend of mine.
Elias, let's go with him.
Thank you. Pat your big hand. You know, you're kind of nice.
All right then. And Elias like walks out of that shop again with worse. Kind of what was his name again? I can't believe I forgot the name of Mika's character in Skyscape. It was something weird.
Yes.
Is this place on the outskirts or more in the middle of town?
It's towards the center of town, but it's along the outer rim of the Fairthair itself.
I cast locate object again.
Okay. Within 1,000 feet of you. That's a concentration spell, correct?
Shit.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
concentration spell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, too.
Shit.
Gabriella,
Whatever.
you appear in the shop. Lucian don't give a fuck.
Wait, I thought Lucian had that feat where you could have two.
No, I don't have
No.
two spells going. No,
Dual
I don't
focus.
have that.
Yeah.
I have I can switch my spells up feat.
Quick recall. Or fast recall or something.
I think it's
So,
Flash recall.
you take a moment
Recall.
you're trying to find Tempest?
Yeah.
Okay. You breathe in and focus, and somewhere to the northeast of you, Tempest lies.
Oh shit!
Does he shout something at me?
Why? Why?
Tempest to the northeast. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Immediately, Elias goes on all fours, bull force.
Alright.
Oh god.
Give her a shawl or something. Cause she just
Josh.
appeared in this fucking shop.
The goblin reaches over, pulls out a fantastically large cloak made of this fur/feathery-like substance and just throws it at her.
So, how close to this item do I know where it is?
I don't think locate object gives you an exact location. It gives you a whereabouts until you are close enough that you can actually
Okay.
triangulate.
Okay.
Let me just read the spell
So
though,
are-
just to be sure.
Are we running?
I don't know.
You sense the direction to the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. It is in motion. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet. Yeah, you've seen it. This spell can't locate an object if any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, blocks a direct path between you and the object. Okay. So, you start running as best you can.
So I can't, teleport us to the object?
It's within 1,000 feet of you, and there's no teleporting inside this town right now, remember?
Well, there's no teleporting outside of the town.
The goblin just explained.
I thought they said they couldn't teleport out of the town. I thought maybe you could teleport within the town.
You can certainly try.
Lucian, before we teleport, remember they did state that they keep trackers of why somebody jumped from
Yeah.
place to place.
Also,
But this shit is serious.
Yeah, but you're
Nope.
gonna know where it moves. It
No,
won't take
but
us that long to get there.
Nobu dimension door earlier.
No, I did. Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Dimension door worked.
Well, let's try to find it.
Already.
Can I
Yes or
can
no?
I have my Griffon to get closer and I don't know, trying to see?
Okay.
I don't know what I am found, who I am finding. So something suspicious, I guess.
Sure. Have your griffin roll a stealth check, please.
Sir, what do you see? A griffin. Shoot it down. You are entering contested airspace.
And if it is not proficient in stealth, just dexterity. Okay. Cool. It approaches as close as you can, and you hear inside your mind, "Sir, we have a problem. A few people think I am a wild griffin that has broken out of my shackles and are currently...
Perfect.
Ooh, look, rats."
Right. As rough it is, Elias has picked up Lucian.
Okay. And
He's
you
the
are
tra-
sprinting in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Oh wait, hold on. We might have to wait for Lucian to just BRB to see if he wanted to do something else.
of course, because I have to wait for Lucian on this one, so... How you guys liking World War Zodiac so far? Suspenseful?
That's good. There's a lot of espionage.
So disappointed I couldn't find that out.
Except for we are a victim in this
It's twice
case.
now somebody's identified me as, like, looked at me knowingly. I don't know who
Or
these people are.
suspiciously? That's the problem with being a party boy, man. People know you, even if you don't remember them.
Yeah. The life.
I mean, it's kind of like being a world-renowned bard. Why does everyone recognize me?
And people
World
want
renowned gambler.
So, yeah, fun fact that probably only Jero knows. My character background. He is taking an extra sip. Look at him go.
Continue.
Yeah, no, my character background. Folk hero. It's more of a, while I was traveling through everything, I just helped people. That's why I was so late on all this.
Yeah, he would have been there like months in advance. But he just kept, "Oh, you need help rearranging your kitchen. Oh, I can help you, yeah. Oh, you can't tend to your field. Oh, let me get that for you. It'll only take me a couple of days."
Or a few hours.
I can fix that. Oh, holes. Oh, my heart just sunk. That was such a good movie. Lucian, whenever you get back, just let us know.
I don't think that line works anymore.
No, I'm back. I just had to
Oh.
deal with a thing real quick.
So,
Yeah, Elias is gonna pick you up,
Reporting.
Lucian.
Oh,
and start sprinting in the direction that you were pointing him. Now, you notice in the
Follow through.
in the northeast section of the northeastern direction that you were heading, you guys started far south along the border, and you start heading a little bit further past the fair there itself, and even further past that. And as you are getting closer and closer, Lucian, there's just a little bit of dread emanating inside of you as you are feeling a sense of deja vu in this area right now. Do you do anything?
no, no. Deja vu in what sense? Like,
It's deja vu. You can't put your finger on it. It's just deja vu.
Croton
we're
deja vu?
heading into, like, the heavily contested areas, or...
This is a heavily contested area, and you're heading kind of in the direction of your tavern.
Yeah, shit. Well, I'm headed that way.
Oh yeah, by the way, Lucian, does Leonidas mean anything to you?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Yeah, because I got something out of the whole Brett Baker situation. Apparently, he's the lieutenant I yelled at was a lieutenant of Leonidas.
Ah, fuck.
And
Yeah, he hates me. I'll tell you that.
well,
I look over to Orion.
I just keep a
Wait,
look.
is he the one who had the Holy Avenger?
Orion sharpens the sword a little bit.
Yes,
Oh my god.
is Orion.
I don't know that yet.
No, you don't.
Leonidas.
Just nonchalantly sharpening the blade. Hi, guys.
yeah, the fake
So I
Fake
feel
Valak.
like the
1 second. What were you saying, Elias?
Yeah, I was just about to say. Yeah, the fake Valak said something about high-ranking officials being in there, and I just remembered like the high-ranking official that guy worked under, so I wanted to bring it up with you.
Yeah.
So it's a high likelihood that we have
Shit.
Mr. Leonidas. Is that the right word?
Roll a
Yeah.
history check, Elias.
History, not my strong suit.
No, it isn't.
Not
Nat
my
20.
strong suit.
Yeah, this doesn't mean
No.
anything to you.
Not what I hoped.
Doesn't mean anything to you. But as you get within, I'd say, 100 feet or so from the tavern, directly in front of you somewhere, you sense that this object lays. And you see out front, on very large, powerful, full-plated griffin back, is Leonidas. Looking around, flying up to the top of the tavern, latching and staring about. Down on the floor, there's about 4 of these lieutenants underneath him, walking, patrolling, and keeping an eye on the localized area, as well as about 15 or so foot soldiers. I need a stealth check from all of you, please.
Now I will use pass without a trace.
Fair enough. 26. 22. 42.
No. It's not 42. It's I am invincible.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
That made no sense.
Oh, that's the guidance.
Oh, okay, yeah. That also made no sense. So, 7?
7 plus
Teen.
11.
18
It's-
total?
No, it'd be 17. She can't guide.
It's got the pass and the guidance already put in.
Yeah,
Oh,
it just
yeah.
did calculations weird, so it's 17 with everything. So is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing somebody. Orion.
What about
Yes.
Lucian's pal?
Oh yeah, I'll roll his.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. Orion,
Orion,
please roll
roll a
your
stealth
stealth.
check.
Thank you.
19.
29
So 29.
divided by 7. Your average party stealth is 26.2. Okay. You all creepily rotate around the building on either ends, keeping that good 100-foot boundary, looking at all of these individuals. One is a large tabaxi with a golden mane and a very push-off type of stature about him. The other is Leonidas, up at the top, human, presumably. There's 2 elves that are walking around in unison, both of them holding longbows notched already and holding, as you can see, 2 other arrows in their lesser fingers, ready to quickly reload and add in more strikes if needed. The grunt soldiers range ultimately, but aside from the elves, none of them would have terribly good vision, so you feel pretty comfortable at the 100-foot distance. You keep rotating around, and every time you do, whenever you get that pulse of locate, you triangulate. It's somewhere inside your tavern.
Ah, shit. Well, good news is my brother didn't hire the tabaxi or the Rakshasa. Bad news is it was probably Leonidas.
Wait, you think a paladin would hire a fiend?
Yeah, I do, because he's a dick.
He's not a nice man.
And what makes you think they're all not just working for your brother?
I don't know. I mean, that's a possibility too, but
That's a possibility too. He's a dick.
So how many
Wait.
in total are there, Jiro?
Leonidas is working with your brother.
there's
That's-
you know, dicks upon dicks. You can't contemplate it.
So, Orion, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Not the worst person get a wisdom save.
Magical?
It is. You do not have resistance to this.
Oh.
Advantage from the Holy Avenger.
You don't have advantage from the Holy Avenger. What you are trying to resist is the Holy Avenger.
Oh no.
Oh
Team-
no.
Game inspiration.
Go for it.
Natural 20.
Nice. So,
Oh!
you all
A 19
watch
and a natural
as
20.
the blade starts pulsing slightly and vibrating, and the hilt almost glows with this sharp, burning light that is indicative to what it used to look like, as far as Glacies, Nobu, and Lucian know. However, you stare down, gripping the hilt of it, and you command it with your mind to yield to you. And it does.
Oh god.
I just.
The Avenger
take a
knows
peek.
who owns it. You're controlling it, but it knows who owns it.
You will make it call you daddy eventually.
Oh god, the Holy Avenger is a kink fetish.
Ooh.
Slay
I
more
thought Lucian
daddy.
just said. I thought Lucian just said a woo.
God, no.
I was like, ooh.
So, you're all standing around the building. Hidden away
Lucian, is there
in the
back
shadows.
entrance?
Yeah. It was. I was meaning to ask about.
Then why wouldn't they
There?
cover the back entrance? You think they'd be too stupid to cover the back?
Is there a more clandestine way into the tavern?
The two typical ways into the tavern, one is the cook's quarters, which is where they come and go attached to the kitchen. Easy enough. The other one is the front door that everybody uses. Aside from that, you do know that there used to be an underground area that you could sneak into from outside of the city, though. That would lead directly here.
From our stealth position, do we have any visual on the cook's entrance?
Roll me a perception check. Glacies, also roll me a perception check.
12.
You get a little
Not
glimpse
good.
over there, but there only seems to be one man on horseback. You can't really see much more than that. Glacies, you kind of lean further out and like get closer to the shadows, hoping that they hide your face enough to peer outwards, and that's not a man on a horse. That is a centaur. You recognize him because he's the person you wanted to avoid the most back at Mida Outpost. That is Sentry.
Hey, Lucian, remember Mida? Our friend that you and Imperial tricked with that one spell is back. You know what'll be really funny? If you hit him with the same spell.
I don't know if it's gonna work again.
Only one way to find out.
What did you do to him?
No, you didn't do that to Sentry. You did that to one of the
I
other
didn't
guards.
do anything.
You guys
I
avoided
him.
Sentry. You completely.
Can I see anybody inside the inn?
Moving around the other side, you see in the common area there appears to be 4 bodies. 3 of them sitting at a table, 1 of them leading on the other side, but there's a thick curtain between you and them that you can't really peer through. One of the bodies is fairly lanky, hunched over a little bit. Another one is very large and broad-shouldered. The third is hooded, but sitting very properly and prepared. And the 4th body is just leaning forward on their hand. I will say with a 26 perception, the hand is backwards as they're leaning forward on it.
That's him. Okay. I have an idea, but you guys might not like it. I can
Say it.
switch places with this person I think I see him. He's gonna be right out here. He's not gonna see it coming. And you hit him as hard as you can. Don't worry about me. I will get out.
Okay.
Are we in a secluded place?
Yeah, you guys
right
in a
now?
secluded area.
You guys are about 100 feet or so
In alleyway?
in an alleyway, very
If
hidden,
this-
with an average party stealth of 26.
Okay. So I guess, is this what we're doing, guys?
What if it's another illusion?
I don't think it's an illusion. Glace
Yes,
is gonna pull
I
out her
don't think so.
crossbow.
No, wait, hold on.
Who are
Hand me
you
the
looking
bag.
at?
Man with a backwards hand.
She spotted the Rakshasa, possibly.
Sitting like this at the table. Where most
Glaciers.
people would sit like this, it's like this.
I would
Nobody sits like that.
use my pocket watch to see through illusions.
Click. Luckily, the pocket watch was not taken from you. One of the only things not
Yeah.
taken.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
it won't work.
is it
if it's
the
an
same?
illusion.
You peer inside and you can't see through objects. There's a curtain.
Yes, but the curtain reveals an outline.
I thought she saw
The
through.
curtain
Okay.
reveals the outline that Glacis describes to you.
Oh. Okay.
Glaciers, before you do this, and if this is going to work, hand me the fucking bag.
Hmm.
Oh, we have the manacles. And what bag?
Shit.
Oh, the
The
bag
bag-
of
Oh,
money. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
She's gonna hand her the bag of money.
We
Okay.
can shove it into his mouth or something.
Somebody shove it in his chest, shove it in his arms, whatever, then kill him. Okay. I'm using.
Easier
okay,
said than done.
This might kill me, but I'm using the
Well,
Comet Augment.
Alrighty.
Are you ready?
You
18.
raise.
Can
You
we ready actions
raise.
or something?
You raise the augment, aiming over inside of this area, taking aim at the one with the backwards hand. And as you squeeze the trigger, activating it, you all watch as she disappears from sight. And landing right in front of you in a squatted, seated position.
I punched the
Before
entire.
we get to any of that, Glacius,
Oh my god.
Jesus.
as you appear inside the table, falling and landing heavily against it, you look up and you notice three individuals. Directly beside you, on either side, is Markov, Lazova, and across the table from you is Lucian's brother, Adrian.
oh no!
Oh my
All
god.
smiling, and Adrian simply
Oh,
goes,
no.
"Welcome. I was wondering how long it'd take you to get here." And that's where we're ending tonight's session.
Oh!
Shit's fucked.
So the worst
Ending.
part is I'm not gonna be here next Friday.
No, you aren't.
Cancelled.
Next Friday we can play. It's the following Friday that we are not playing.
Well, it's because Thanksgiving and stuff's
Oh
going
no,
on, so
absolutely. If you guys have anything, well, anyways, we'll handle this off stream. Everybody out there in Twitch and D&D land, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I enjoyed myself. This has been a fucking blast, as per usual. But we're gonna jump on out of here now. So thank you very much, and have a great night. Goodbye. We can.